Team Beasts in the Timetwist of Session 51. Welcome to your space, because this is Beasts in the Timetwist Session 51. Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Okay. Should we just recap?
Boy, everyone.
Okay.
Once recap.
Let me check the stream real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Will?
Is my voice not coming in?
No, your voice is, but I'm hearing some background noise a little bit.
Really?
You are?
Interesting.
Is that?
Are you sure that's not just the fan above you?
No,
Testing.
I can hear your mouse, Will, and stuff.
Okay. I tried resetting
check
my
your
noise
noise filter.
suppression, and hopefully that fixed it. Okay.
Testing. Blah, 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 blah. Will should probably say more things.
I did say
Will?
things.
Okay.
Do it.
It's good, Snap.
No, I mean, Will sounds distant too.
Did
Are you
your
sure it's configured to the right microphone? It's switched to your mic in Discord, Will. Maybe
Yeah.
your OBS also switched.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Hey, I didn't make these changes. It did it on its own. This never happened.
This usually
Bother.
happens if your
And can I
device
make these
disconnects
changes
and then
on my
reconnects.
own?
There we are.
Got a whole world to stream.
Okay, that's better. It fixed.
Yeah, I just changed it.
N-
Sorry about
that.
that.
Yeah, great. I don't.
Apparently-
you guys twice.
I apparently have to add this to my my checklist now because this has not happened.
Okay, who wants to recap?
I don't think there's much to recap, honestly.
Yeah.
You have to do it all in rhyme.
I refuse. I bluntly refuse.
Well, this is a situation that'll need to diffuse.
That's something we can excuse.
Kill him. Mods, kill him.
So we spoke with Alex and Tina's old tutor, Very Mary, who challenged the group to a trial by combat, I suppose to prove that they were ready or some such. And we defeated her and the two Marids that she summoned, and managed to avoid getting hit by the poisonous gas.
Mhm.
And afterwards, we talked with her about how to move forward, and it sounds like we are going to have to traverse a poisonous swamp to meet with a nature spirit.
What is he
And
referencing,
so
you
we
guys?
started making plans to do that.
Nice.
It's called Ailsfen, I think, right? Or that was the swamp.
Yes, that was yesterday that she said he was Agrios Serpent, his last spot in that place. It's true. Who wants to control hope and who wants to control despair? I mean, Tina, this session.
Can't have one without the other.
Don't make me do it.
I can just focus on hope again, then we can just do the same setup as before.
I'm okay doing the same thing as before.
I'll get the next
Okay.
NPC.
Okay, well, yeah, sounds fine to me.
There's one thing she doesn't have, it's despair.
Yeah, right. She's immune to the despair condition. Okay, so you had made the decision to go back to quote-unquote town, stocking up on antitoxins, preparing spells. I don't know what you guys did exactly, but I am a little afraid of it.
We
And now?
I believe we purchased a bunch of antitoxin, and Crim was also looking if there was anything that they had that assisted with water traversal, considering the environment, or if the people here just naturally did that and therefore don't have things to equip for water traversal.
You won't find anything specifically for water traversal, no. There's nothing that is dealing with water. It's more like, this is the normal. What do you mean? Things to get around the water. It's everywhere. We breathe it. We swim in it. We go across it.
You're on your own, bitch.
Got it. They do not get much tourism. Understood.
But they still somehow have a network with like the Kara credit stuff.
She'll have to adapt.
Okay, shall we press out?
Yes, why not? Into the swamp. Or further into the swamp, I suppose.
Oh, shoot. I'm not going to have a chance to swap out spells. I forget, was it like a day or so before we get there, or...
Yeah, I think we had to
Wait.
go back to town to rest, so we would have at
Yeah.
least
Oh,
been...
no, going back to town was just an hour or so, and it was morning when we returned.
But I think we were going to rest and then go out because it's going to be like a half day to get there or something like that.
Yeah, I think people wanted to sleep so that they could get an intermediate rest to do things.
That was the original sense, but then it was mentioned that if we did that, there was a chance that the serpent would change locations
It's true.
if we waited too long. Only knew the location for today, is what we were told.
That's true. So do you want to go out this same day, a little later that morning, or...
Yeah, what's the I mean, depends on how long it takes for us to get there. What was the estimate for how long it takes to actually get there?
Like half a day's
Let's-
travel, I think.
Yeah, maybe 6 hours or so by Alex and Tina's reckoning.
I can endure. Why not?
Who is very low on resources from that trial?
We got a short rest, right?
Oh yeah.
Let me
Yeah, so
recheck, 'cause I
I'm all
don't
good.
think I did my rest stuff, so...
I'm good. The only thing is, like, I want to, once we get a date, just to prep restoration. That's the only thing I would do.
I'm only down two. I'm down two spell
Testing,
slots, which
testing.
isn't a huge amount. Plus something or another, but yeah, I didn't use a huge amount of resources that fight just because it wasn't really suited for my tool set.
Okay, should be okay. It would have been
Crim's fine. for
nice
what
to
it's
be able
worth.
to get water walk.
Yeah, I was going to
prepared.
ask if you're taking that one.
I would if I could.
All
But
right.
I have restoration, so I think I'll be okay.
Then hours pass. It's a few hours into this late morning. Now it's lunch. Now it's late afternoon. When you finally get to Ailsfen, where a few hours ago, very merry said Agrios, the shifting snake, had been located. Many of you probably made some attempts to stay dry from the knees up at first, but that has very much proven fruitless. You've each been thoroughly waterlogged for hours now. Maybe if we find these caves, they'll be dry, but right now the swamp is in you as you are in the swamp.
Wade looks positively miserable, just like bundled up under like little poncho, just someone's first somehow still out on end and soaked through and grayish. Ugh.
Yeah.
Are there trees up above? Like
Yeah.
trees, yeah. Cashmere will have tried to avoid waterlogging himself as much as possible. And
The
he will-
drooping foliage from the drooping branches also just glisten with moisture. It's a little better. You stay dry for longer.
Well, yeah. I think he tries at first, and then he realizes that he gets soaked anyway, and he's like, "Oh, okay, fine, whatever."
Yeah, this place reminds me of the worst days in Masozu. Days like this, we couldn't even get the wounded out.
Right.
Crim's doing just fine. He has scales. There's less upkeep going on there. But it's still hard to traverse. So that certainly has his attention.
Yeah, the flora is languid. There's long branches and ferns just snag you, not with anything hostile, but just you're pulling stuff along, things catching on you. And the air, there's that scratchiness in your throat from the remnants of the fire newt emergences in this area. The sky is still kind of gray because the natural blue can't pierce the smoky-ish gloom of the swamp. But as you finally reach Ailsfen, the scratchiness becomes more of a burn there and in your nose. And the growth in the water has these speckles of vibrant purples and pinks. You start to hear and see different sorts of creatures in this neck of the swamp. This place is paradise to some, but mildly toxic to most everyone else. I want to check before we proceed. Is your goal to find Agrios or something else at this point?
Agrios.
Find Agrios.
Yeah, if we're heading out ASAP, then there'd be no reason not to go for him.
Like I don't know if there's anything else to do without like completely breaking rational order on what to do about it.
Yeah, we need him to bless this idol of Alex's. Its effect.
Okay. There will be a series of checks upcoming, or D20 tests, if you will. Each represents an hour's work, and you will need 3 successes. How many checks we do ultimately depends on how well you do. Like I said, you need 3 successes. Any last preparations before venturing forth into the proper toxic area where you will begin suffering at beginning your search?
Well, I'm just logging my purchases. I'm going to just to have on hand. I'm going to get a few potions of water breathing and 4 of the antitoxins because we have money out the ass right now.
But,
What?
Okay. Well, we're already like at the place, so it's
no,
kind of weird to be
okay.
like, oh, I bought, but okay.
That's what I would have bought in town.
We said we were going to.
Yeah,
do
we
that.
said we're going back to town. Why are you suddenly like upset
Oh,
about that?
you said you were actively buying it right now.
Okay, well, retroactively. I'm just explaining what I had brought with me.
Okay, fair. As long as you're not making decisions based on, the active obstacles.
No, that wasn't even retroactive, Will. That was I said that. We bought antitoxins.
Okay, fine. I was being okay, Mister. Actually, I'm just specifying what I have on hand.
It's an
Okay.
important distinction in this case.
Okay, I'm just being a bitch. Don't mind me. I just also want
Okay.
to push my glasses up.
And is antitoxin, is it taking in preparation or is it a remedy?
It's
you
a
just buy
potion.
it.
Yeah, you just buy them for
Something you
50
use in
gold.
advance.
It's advanced, yeah.
When you use it, does it also cure a poison? I forget.
No.
Okay.
So you take it before you get poisoned or after you get poisoned?
Once we
Before.
see shit that's super poisoned, like, oh, that's a poisonous ass swamp, we drink it, and then we go. Anyone who can't fly or be flown over, or if it looks really risky, are more sickly individuals will probably want to take it. Crim will probably not, because he has like a +8 in saving throws that are con based, and poison's definitely a con save, but
Make a dex save against the poisonous fumes.
well,
Okay. Well, Bugle, this is it. You are seeing obvious signs of toxicity. Do you wish to do anything?
Yeah. Let's distribute them while we can. Those antitoxins.
Do you consume the antitoxins?
There's one. Wait
yeah,
up
you
and
guys should
some more.
probably try this now. I'll be fine, I hope.
Yeah, so we can give one to himself, and also we have an extra one for Victoria. That's all right.
Did anyone else purchase any? Or just the ones that Turner had brought? Just so I know what I'm tracking for myself.
Crim got a few just in case as well for himself, but he used the team fund for that because he doesn't intend to use it for himself. And by few, I mean 3.
We have a team fund.
The credits.
Oh, I thought.
Oh,
isn't that for everyone?
right.
Or doesn't everyone get like 4,000?
I assume when I give you
I
guys the
guess-
sum that you split it rather than having a collective fund, but
Yeah.
it's up to you guys how to manage it.
I just gave myself like
Oh,
a fifth of it.
oh, okay. I just have it separated. I'll note that for mine then.
Okay.
Yeah, and will bardic inspiration work for these checks or no?
What's the wording for that one?
Let me check real quick.
Probably no, but
Uh,
it depends on the wording.
Would we assume that Tina purchased any of these, or would we need to do that for her?
Oh, good point. And hope to. Let's see how good she is against poison.
Turner will go into the shop and be like, "Do you know who I am? I need this for the quest."
Yeah, let's say she would have spent she would have bought 2 with her own funds. She would never dream of taking things from her community for free when she can afford it.
Sorry.
She is
It
such.
doesn't say.
Go ahead.
It doesn't say duration. It just says when a creature you can see your hero fails a D20 test, you can do this.
Then I'd permit it. Yeah.
Yay! Nice.
Okay. Everyone make a DC. Ooh, I don't know. Constitution saving throw as you go into the swamp or Ael's
I'm not good at these.
Let's do this. So the antitoxin was
Save
it?
time.
It's an advantage. I forget. Yeah.
Gives you advantage
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
for 1 hour.
I have self-restoration. Does that apply to it at all?
Yeah, you basically just
I
heal the
don't-
poison condition, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
It depends on the wording. I don't know, but probably.
I'll tell you. What does it say? You've achieved great control of body and mind. At the end of your turn, you can end the charmed or frightened condition on yourself, or neutralize 1 poison currently affecting you.
Then yeah.
Okay.
1 poison? Oh, I'm so sorry. The swamp has 7 poisons.
Yeah.
You gotta use
You
it 7
have
times then.
super aids.
7 turns.
God. Jeez.
If I do have
Okay,
advantage, that's an 18 then.
Love people.
Yeah, if you consumed an antitoxin, then you have advantage. My con
save,
is
right?
plus
Yeah.
6. Okay. Fuck.
God. Well, we know Victoria's fine at least.
Yes. Okay. The failures are Wade, Tina. That's it.
Okay.
Damn it.
Did Turner just
Wait,
save?
roll?
I don't know.
I mean, it's either 13 or 4, or it's like either 14 or 15. So
Assume 15.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know, I'm gonna fucking get this out of the way. I'll use my inspiration on this. Fucking why not?
Okay.
Because every time I get one, I always I'm already full. So why not?
And just a reminder, series of checks, each represents an hour's work. You'll need 3 successes.
each
Gotcha.
person needs 3 successes.
No, the party.
Okay.
To
Aha.
find.
I thought that was about to be a nat 1.
Damn it.
Jeez, poor Bugle. At least you're getting your bad luck out of the way earlier, right? That's how
Yeah.
it works.
This one is so miserable that your soldier's demeanor does not help you. Tina starts to sway a little bit in the saddle. She's not feeling so good. She looks about as poorly as you feel, Wade. Your vision is sort of swimming when you're not moving. You feel a bit more winded. You get kind of clammy under your fur. You're poisoned.
So Alex would have gotten if he had rolled. I could think I'm immune. That was a bad roll.
I'd like a refund on this antitoxin.
Turner will kind of say, well, worked for me. And then he'll, let me check the flavor of it.
This feels like a
Roleplay
D&D
amongst
third
yourselves.
edition campaign.
He just
Roll
kind of
amongst
like,
yourselves.
he just kind of like, Turner just kind of like straightens out your hats, and then as doing that, casts restoration on you.
Oh.
I'm glad at my moment of weakness you can support me. It means quite a lot.
I suppose it's a small
Alright.
way of returning the favor.
You're a good man.
Tina just eyes forward while the tail of the crocodile propels her forward. It's unclear how aware she is of her surroundings. So,
I'm trying to look at her, get an idea of how she's doing. Given that she looks like she is doing very poorly, I'm gonna, just kind of tap her on the shoulder, and I'm gonna also cast Restoration. Go ahead
oh
and
wow.
cure that.
All right, she somehow you thought her back was fully straightened, but it straightens even more. And she clears her throat and spits out something thick and brown. Thank you, Alex. This is Not a time for weakness, but I can't help it. Now will be even better than our best, thank you. Could I get a nature check, please, from folks to figure out where to look, how does one find a snake spirit? As usual, I would allow 2 people to roll maximum, and if people can help, that's cool.
I think that'll be Crim and Alex.
+7 over here.
I think
+4.
we get 2 checks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm also +4, but so whatevs.
Makes sense for Alex to take
Yeah.
this as well, yeah. Alright. Crim, who had been nice roll, 24.
Wow.
Crim, who had been focusing somewhat on like keeping an eye on the party as he kind of prowls through. He's kind of at an advantage, having 4 feet to do his maneuvering, but he also has a disadvantage of being a bit lower to the ground while doing so, but it helps him track things a bit better, at least. And that's what helps him with trying to figure out from a separate angle what we're looking for and what signs there are as he powers through it with his 24 nature.
Okay. Oh, okay, and then Alex. Yeah, you guys think about where to start looking, how does one even find a snake spirit, and surprisingly, perhaps, yeah, you know a lot about this stuff. Crim, you'd think you'd be looking for perhaps a boa constrictor or an anaconda or some other smaller snakes in these habitats. You think, okay, maybe they're in some mammal's burrow, maybe they're sunning themselves, be sure to look here or there, and you've soon got a good idea for where and how to search. And as the search begins, I need another Constitution saving throw from people, please, for the 2nd hour.
Is this more poison?
Yes.
More poison. Okay, I get
Let's
another.
have Tina go ahead and drink one of her antitoxins.
Yeah, these
Aha!
these last only an hour, so yeah, we'll have to use one for I don't know how many different times Tal's gonna like fish for failures out of us.
Ooh, alright, that's where this'll be where I burn my resolve for the session.
Okay, my first one was a 21, so.
I'll go ahead and consume a second one just to be safe.
That's better.
Okay.
Yeah. Why is it
Very high
locked on the-
number for Crim.
That's not mine. I'm not the
18
summon.
plus modifier. I'm good.
Yeah.
This is where we find out if it's a 14 or a 15.
You could drag a rectangle on nothing to deselect your token.
Yeah, I
really.
know. I know.
Okay.
I just thought I did it, but didn't do it.
Okay. There's this low-lying nausea just for the air and the swamp, and when you drink the antitoxin, it settles your stomach, but Turner, not enough this time. You feel yucky, and am I moving, or is it the swamp moving?
You feel a hand go onto your wizard hat and just like adjust and nestle it. And no, Turner, in these moments of weakness, I shall stand by you as you've stood by
That's
me.
so good.
You know, take resolve for like no youing me.
Add a D10.
Okay, I succeed. Unless it's like higher than a 50, or I guess I shouldn't just assume because it could be a different DC. Add a 3, so 17.
Wade's words anchor your swimming vision, and all is still again.
Yay.
Okay, where do we get? Where'd you say we get that refund?
Oh,
Okay.
we go to them together. That should be a fun team building activity.
Yeah, seriously. Do they sell you water or something? The heck?
I think it's just because of how poisonous this place actually is, if you think about it.
Yes, it works great for food poisoning and other lesser maladies, but this is Aolsfen, a very primal, ancient place. Maybe it is water,
worked
though.
for
I don't
her.
know.
It ate a nat 2.
Exactly, it ate a natural 2 when I rolled earlier. Okay, so there's like toxic things. Is that like a monkey with a super long purple tail? That's another crocodile that's not quite as big as Hope. You're having to be like back, and get into lesser skirmishes that we don't need to go into deeply. So this is definitely a struggle, but the main effort is now towards tracking signs of habitation. Where would a snake like this have passed through? So I'll need a survival check from people, please.
One.
This is my
Survival.
specialty.
Okay.
Yeah, do not. Crim's good with nature, not the survival part. -1.
I actually
Someone
have
else help.
+4.
Are we
Alex
able to?
has +8 and Tina has +6.
Are we able to like find other ways to like help aside from just like giving the help action?
Yes.
Like I don't know if Wade still has like speak with animals prepared, but like is he able to like speak with some of the creatures here to like point them in the right direction?
Yeah, I'm just about prepared. I can make an effort.
If you'd like, I would say that could grant someone advantage. In other words, allow you to help.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, wait, shall give it a quick cast. He's got one. I doubt he'd have the time to do a ritual, so yeah, I just do a first level cast. I just six-tailed monkey. We're looking for a bit of help.
Solve this.
Okay. You ask a six-tailed monkey after maybe staving it away from your backpacks and the ration smell from within. I'm not gonna roll through this right now. The six-tailed monkey tells you about all the snakes that she's seen, and some are big and some are small, and oh yeah, there's definitely one that's really, really, really big. She was over that way 2 hours ago and she saw the snake and quickly ran away.
Thank you kindly. I hope she'll be hard to miss.
In the meanwhile, I'm going to use the pearl to restore his 3rd level spell slot. But let's see what rolls I get for my little thing. Oh, okay, no bonus effects, just the 3rd level spell.
So does Alex get advantage, I guess? From Wade?
Yeah. Whoever can take it.
Probably would have been better if I hadn't burned resolve, but whatever.
I mean, could just say that you did that instead of resolve, so... Unless you
That
need
works.
to re-roll again anyway.
24, those are definitely successes. These swamps are treacherous and there's distractions and a lot of it kind of looks the same. But you have the knowledge, you have the skills, and soon you're on to its trail. And you can tell it is very large. The things that it's disrupting from its passage, the branches that it's coiling around and ripping the bark off is hardy, immense, ancient growths that it's dealing with ease. This has to be, if it's a normal snake, it's got to be 60 feet, 100 feet, something crazy long.
Oh.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Doesn't even fit in this place. Doesn't make any sense.
And
Well,
just
it's a spirit. Maybe it doesn't need to worry about that as much.
and just to remind me, this thing is does it require typical sustenance?
Roll a religion or nature check.
We'll do religion.
Crim will help.
Okay.
You want answers? Try religion.
We watched a couple of Bully Maguire videos earlier while we were eating dinner. Okay, that's 24.
24. There are things in this world that aren't monsters or beasts or extraplanar things, but that are not understood. And the timeless / ancient / question mark spirits in this land is one of those. You would think with the 24, you'd be confident that if it is inhabiting this area as a snake, has chosen that form, yeah, it will behave like a snake. It will eat like a snake. But some of the other spirits and forces of nature, all across Bos, might not. But with the 24, you know that Agrios, it's gonna be a snake. Normal snake.
We need to find an ancient giant rat. If you didn't, it'll be good for a month.
Let's hope that it's not hungry.
Yes, I'd rather not be digested. I haven't been fortunate to avoid that yet.
Well, at least you have a way out.
I hope so.
Third and perhaps final poison check, please. You are close, though.
All right, I think I'm out of buying to antitoxin, so...
I have 2 left, but do I want to use it? Because I don't want to, like, just blow 150 gold like that.
Okay, good thing I have advantage.
I'm out of my resolve. I think Crim will actually take one here just for safekeeping as well. Poison's starting to get to him. I had to use a resolve last time. Advantage!
I'm gonna just go for it.
Fucking good thing I did advantage.
Okay, that's a 13. Let's go ahead and burn my resolve.
23
How much
for
were
me.
those, how much were those antitoxins again?
50 gold each.
All right, can I pay for one of yours and then like pay you back later? Like I could pay you 50 gold turn
Sure.
and just take yours.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Okay, only if you give me another bardic inspiration.
Yes. I think I can provide that.
Priceless.
Crim, I think
nat
Crim is good.
20.
He got a 23 after I rolled a 2 initially. So good thing I took that antitoxin.
15. Do I succeed this one?
Yeah, so far there's only one failure.
Okay. All right, Biggle. You earned that 50 gold. Don't worry about paying me back.
Glad I can help.
Poor old Cashmere, those ears are drooping.
How does that work though? If he has self-restoration, he can just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Can he?
You're poisoned for 6 seconds, though. It's really bad.
Just for that, like, you feel like you have like a cramp for a second. You just kind of stop. You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Deep breaths. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Just take deep breath.
Deep breaths. He breathes in more poison.
It's like you feel like shoot a spike up your spine. You're like, am I gonna die? Oh, no, never mind. I'm fine.
All right.
Just like spits and like, all right, I'm fine.
Got that grit. And lastly, I will need either survival or perception check from a couple people leading this expedition to actually find Agrios nearby.
I have +8 on perception.
Hey.
As do I.
Let's do it.
Do it.
I do hope that he can bless this artifact of yours, Alex.
I can also I can make this advantage if I'm listening. Can I?
I would say, due to Agrios' present state, listening. No, it's can't be listening. Sorry, not in
Okay.
this case.
All right, that's fine.
It's not
Don't
a
suck.
rattlesnake, sadly.
It sucked.
Yeah.
I can resolve that actually. Why not?
Well,
Well, should I?
It's your call.
Alex
Yeah.
seems to be pretty on his game, but how hidden is Agrios? I don't
Let's see. I'll use my resolve. Why not?
Hey, join the
I just
club.
need to be. I just need to be super cool in the session to go to bed.
Mhm.
Slightly better. Okay.
Has resolved like helped
Okay.
any of us yet today?
Help me.
You have met the DC, Alex. You see ahead, in a shadow of a great drooping mangrove tree, the geometric patterns of a reptile's scales coming out of the water for a few feet before they go back in. The pattern is large, confirming your suspicions that the snake is large. And as you spot it, it shifts, whole portion kind of submerging into the gray-green water. And then, from 60 feet away, you can hear a small water sound. And Agrios' head rises, then silently, out of the surface, observing you all. His head is bigger than Victoria, his unblinking brown eyes each the size of one of your chests, and a dark tongue flicks out, a match for the black and dark green coloration of his scales.
With my religion check from earlier, would I be able to glean like what is the proper etiquette for like conducting ourselves here, for introducing ourselves, for
Sure. And to be clear, only Alex so far has spotted him. But once you are engaging this fellow, you would think he is a big snake. Very Mary, I believe she'd even said he might not talk or think like we all do. I don't think there is an etiquette necessarily.
Oh wait, once Alex has to inform us.
Yeah.
You see him stop and look off in the distance.
Oh great, the poison's got him, guys. He's mad.
Swamp, and more fucking swamp.
And then I am going to cast Speak with Animals
Very good.
just with a spell slot.
Kind of neat.
Okay. Speak with animals, I believe. Yeah, somatic component. Okay. As you raise your hands from out of the water at your waist and begin casting this, the water all around starts squirming as Agros lunges into action. And you are not quite able to finish your spell because... Skill challenge! So, this will be more freeform than the options you had, if you recall, chasing Luris the Dark Druid through those woods. But stricter than simply applying a skill to an obstacle you've invented. It'll be like a collaborative story, like Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
Gross.
There'll be many obstacles or undesirable circumstances, and each turn the active character can pick any skill or tool check to address the situation or work towards the goal, and you're then occupied until everyone else in that round has gone. As before, if you're particularly versatile, you may wish to go last, but considering what happened the last time we did this, the last person of the round will get a +1 bonus. And if you wish to use a feature or item or spell, like Speak with Animals as you did with the monkey earlier, you may, but at best, it will give you advantage on the skill check. If you can tell me exactly how it's going to help you or the group or the goal or whatever. The DC will be from a range, the exact number, depending on which obstacle circumstance you're addressing and how perfect I find your approach. And if you succeed, you will fix the issue or progress the situation favorably. If you fail, maybe the reverse happens. Maybe you cause the whole party substantial damage or conditions.
Gotcha.
Questions?
Are we able to so like if we like if I want to use a spell that would like help an ally, would that still just be like a role that I'm doing, or just like is that like a help action for the other person? Like how do we go about like assisting others with our abilities? Like
I think it would take up your turn. It's like the thing you're doing. I don't know. Do you remember how we did it last time with Luris and the Dark Druids and the chase through the forest?
let me go back to that.
Yeah, it was
video.
just a traditional skill challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think people were permitted to do spells and stuff, though. Although we were like level 3, so that didn't happen.
Would
very
it be
much.
like that, and I roll like whatever relevant skill for like what I'm trying to do? Like if I'm trying to like vortex warp
Yeah.
someone out of there, like they roll like a dex save to avoid whatever's gonna happen or something like that. I don't know. Or Longstrider, they can roll athletics to get the out of there. Or I just do Arcana because that's the easy thing.
Yeah, I guess if you are going to use... If it's someone else's turn and you have a feature or spell or something that you think would be appropriate to help them out preemptively before they've rolled, you can do that and spend that resource, and then you'll just take your turn as normal, where you'll actually have to do a skill or tool check. How's that sound?
So it sounds like just kind of like I still get my turn, and then this is just like a resource that I'm spending on top of it to
Yeah.
help someone. Okay, that
Yeah.
works for me.
I guess another quick question. So you mentioned that spells and whatnot can't ever do anything more than provide advantage. Like, let's say somebody gets coiled up and restrained or something. Vortex Warp can't just get the person out of there.
No, it will certainly give them advantage and maybe lower the DC, but it won't just be a situation where we can cast spells to negate having to use skills.
That's fair. I just want to
Not
get a
perhaps
feel for
the-
the rules.
Whatever.
The aura
yeah,
of
that's-
Agrios
that-
prevents things from working normally.
I see.
What if like
Also, you mentioned. So is that are there actually? So you mentioned that if we fail badly enough, it would hurt the party. Is that like just natural fail, or are you talking like are there fumble rules now?
No, I'm not going to say, oh, you failed so badly, everyone takes
I
20
see.
damage.
Okay.
It's still just pass or fail.
Okay. I think I misunderstood. Understood.
Yeah. Okay. So... As you're beginning to cast the spell, you are disrupted, Alex, because you are waist deep in opaque swamp water, just like everyone else is, and suddenly you are deafened. You can't even hear your own voice from the splashing of 40-foot radius water just going crazy as the coils all go into motion, creating effectively whitewater rapids in still water. Your footing is disrupted. All of you, you're all being threatened to be sent off your feet, swept in the water on top of the water. Again, Agrios' head is 40 feet away, and he's beginning to cut through the water away from you, actually, at speed. What does the party do? You can choose who goes first, but again, you all have to go once before we circle back.
I will jump! As I do.
Where are you jumping?
Directly up.
Do you intend to land on something that isn't the water you're jumping from?
There are trees, right?
Oh yeah, sure. There's trees overhead.
Yeah. Cashmere will try to jump up into a tree.
Okay, roll athletics dexterity.
I am good at that.
I bet.
I better not fail this. Good enough.
I rolled an 11.
Let me check my notes here. Okay. Success! You escape the treacherous situation with one firm leap, and now you landing on this branch looking down, you just see everyone like, oh, in the water, like, it's like a water park.
Okay, that's fine.
Crim has. I have ideas, and all of them are super high bonuses. Let me go so I don't benefit from the +1.
Okay. And if y'all want to describe what your success looks like, by all means. Otherwise, I'll default to going crazy.
All right, so Crim is pretty good at avoiding getting waterlogged due to the fact that he has wings by default and other things. But one thing that he's also very good at is standing out a lot. Even in the dark bog, he has glimmering white scales. And he's going to take advantage of that and channeling his one of the lesser used features of his storm catching cloak trousers.
Oh, yeah.
His scales will glow a bright white, and he intends to use himself as a beacon to inform the others of where the snake's head is. With his dark vision, blind sight, and so on, he will shout, "I'll track the snake!" using investigation to follow it.
Okay. So you're like lighthousing it.
Yes, he's basically saying, where Crim is, he will mark to the others, here is where the head is, be careful. Or go to it if you're feeling ballsy.
Okay.
26. Investigation.
That is a decided
Dark vision,
success.
blind sight if relevant.
They're having a hard time hearing your words over the splashing, but you are a big dragon, you project your voice, and Agros now, no matter where he is quickly going, you have identified where his position is from the trail he's left.
pass turn.
Is
It's
there a
like
rule-
one of those RPGs where like there's an arrow above like the enemy as a thing, except it's
Okay.
just dragon shaped flying around.
Is there a rule about like using the same skill as someone else, or just not using the same skill yourself that you used before?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll play it safe, and because Turner obviously does not want to be caught in the water because he's a bird. He's not meant for the water. He's going to try to fly up to get some purchase on a tree as well, and then help the others from there.
Okay.
That'd be an athletics check.
Yes, please.
This one be strength.
You could do strength or dex to
Okay, thank
escape
God.
the flashing water.
Okay, that's a difference of 3. Let me just make sure. So yeah, athletics plus 6 for dex. Turner is splashing like he's taking a bath right now. I got an 8.
Okay.
Damn.
An 8. You splash and splash. The exertion increases your need to breathe. You are choking on some water now. You take some damage.
Okay, damn, I should have taken that water breathing potion.
Oh wow, I will let
Oh,
you
yeah,
take
that would have been helpful here.
4 air not having damage.
Okay,
I think that's typically bludgeoning or raw damage, which is actually a thing.
Thing.
Very rarely, apparently.
Probably cold or necrotic.
Necrotic it is. Love it.
Biggle, would you have done the temp HP thing, or is that like on a short rest, or?
Yeah, it isn't a short rest, which I think we would have. Yeah, yes, it's the last one. So yeah, you would have had. Yeah, let me roll it right now. 10. Oh no, nice rolls. 10 temp HP.
Okay.
And no one's poisoned, right? Nope. It's amazing.
No, I
Nice
don't
job.
believe any of us are.
Antitoxins and what the poison, we were good on the poison. What it did was it drained our resolve and our resolve resources.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
Okay.
I
who's next?
have an idea for Tina to try.
Is Tina part of this?
Um,
Or is she
Yeah,
flavored?
is she?
I was gonna say Hope and Tina are just kind of supporting and generally going along with you guys, just for
Okay.
rapidity.
Alright.
I have something that out of character I'm pretty sure is not going to work, but in character I think Alex would try.
Yay!
Alex is going to attempt to establish telepathic communication with it. However, this only works if it understands at least one language. I don't think it does.
You know, if anything, it'll give us an idea. If it's a spirit, it might know like celestial or something. So who knows?
I do not need to be able to see it. I just need to know where it is.
Crim gave you that.
Okay. Okay. So it just happens, right? There's no save. It's just telepathy, right?
Right.
Okay.
If this is successful, I'm gonna try to say, wait, stop, we're not trying to hurt you. The idea is this potentially allows bypassing of language barriers, gets his voice over the cacophony that's happening.
I'll say you will have to make a check to project this presence through the ancient, thick aura of nature to him.
I think it would be more just persuading it and getting it to actually listen.
But to establish the telepathy link. Normally it's easy. Yeah, you could do persuasion or
Would it be survival if it's a beast?
yeah,
This
survival
be-
with persuasion. Yeah.
Okay. That is a dirty 20 on survival.
20. Right. You establish the link, and your own thoughts feel dwarfed by a great currently voiceless presence. But you do... It's not a voice you hear from it, like an internal monologue. It's more just the raw meaning of words transmitted to you as you call out, wait. The voice, the words, the meaning are gnats, be gone. But you have that link.
So that's a success?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I suppose you're mine. I'll see if this works. Yeah, so Wade, it's seeing his steed start to like clamber under him. He like reaches his hand under a flank, whoa, and then he takes out climbing potions and just feeds it to Victoria. There's a branch 10 o'clock, 5 meters, and he's just gonna try and keep her calm and convey a presence to help avoid a panic, essentially. Could that be like performance or persuasion? Just to, yeah, but
That's
my animal
survival.
handling is shit. It's shit.
It's
Oh,
survival.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, I have telepathy with my horse for what it's.
Yeah, it's a persuasion or a survival,
Okay.
given it's your
Gotcha.
own beast.
I only have charisma stats, guys. I gotta use them.
I'm surprised.
Alright,
no, that makes sense. I was about to say I'm surprised animal handling's not charisma, but like no, it's a different skill set.
It is for me. I got plus 14, bitch. Let's go.
Nat 1.
Alright.
You do have that resolve I gave you.
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. Let's do it. Thanks.
Right.
See, that's why I used the resolve early.
I think this is the fastest we've depleted a resolve in a session.
Honestly, yeah.
We had some interesting rolls.
Okay, yeah, it looks like she was trying to go to the bench and then was getting swept under, but then you put resolve into your persuasion, your voice, and she latches on and is no longer spooked, and you are safe from the water, no longer deafened.
It's past turn.
That's a full round.
Was that
Okay,
a full round? All right, cool.
Yeah. clarification, Namo, Crim is flying around?
He's
Head.
flying as he can. If it's a big ass snake, Crim can easily follow that. Just considering like if the snake is flying, I mean if the snake is going like through, Crim can like fly over the head, and
Yeah.
the width of the head is probably enough that Crim can kind of navigate with that.
Okay.
At least that's my thought for following a giant snake. Crim's probably small.
Okay.
Relative.
So current situation is most people are free from the water in various capacities, some above, some in the branches, some lower down. Agros is still swiftly escaping, and he is fast because he's a gigantic snake, but at least you know where he's going. Crim is successfully tracking him, and Alex can successfully project words. How do you want to
You think a giant
proceed?
snake would be slower?
Oh, a couple actually new things. Crim. Well, this is a little tricky because everyone's doing different things. Well, Crim, you'll experience this first, but anyone else who's trying to follow the snake, there is a patch of orange-brown petaled flowers, like growing along where Agros is swimming, and as he hits them, clouds of pollen are dispersed, and anyone going along will have to inhale some, and that would cause your fingertips to begin to tingle and possibly further effects. But how you wish to deal with that, knowledge, braving it, dodging it, is up to you.
It's in the air.
Yes.
Okay.
How like is it constant?
Yeah, it's like went through it, boom, huge cloud of pollen, like 20 feet by 20 feet, a
Is
wall
it
of it.
is it everywhere, or is it a single plume? Is it like along the path constantly?
It's a single plume that is over the center of Agros's back as he's like swimming, slithering away. So anyone giving pursuit would have to go through it.
Sorry, let me clarify one last time. It is a single instance to worry about. It's not like a constant presence for the rest of the path.
It will linger for a few seconds, but seconds are of the essence.
So it's probably just this turn. I'm guessing this round is where we'll have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just asking, like, geographically speaking, is this a localized thing or is it a map-wide effect?
It's localized. It's hard. Yeah, this is hard without maps and timing and stuff. The idea is, if you want to follow, you have to deal with it now, because if you're not following, wow, everyone's gone, and now the pollen's
Yeah,
gone
no,
too.
I understand. This is just for the purpose of what Crim will do in response to this.
Okay.
I assume the water is too, like, picked up, and, like, can Alex, with his swimming speed, follow to some extent in the water?
Yeah.
How rough is the water?
If you haven't already escaped it, it's still quite rough. If you have escaped it and are going to more calmer water following him, it's calm. Ish.
Okay. If anyone who's like in direct pursuit of him wants to potentially get advantage on their con save, perhaps like Turner can toss you a water breathing potion, then you can just kind of like use that to dodge the fumes. That's why I asked if it was in the air.
I have I have another solution to potentially try to deal with that, if you prefer to not.
I have
use a
something as
potion.
well. A potion?
No, if he
Yeah.
wants to save the potion.
I have 3.
Oh,
so.
I see.
Yeah,
I have something that can help.
my idea is just to attempt to dodge it somehow, but so I'll let you guys go first.
Do a barrel roll.
dodge it.
What's your idea, Doc?
Crim's right. Crim's the one who sees this first, but unless you want to do something about that, Will.
I was going to use elementalism and just make a little gust of air to try to blow it out of the way.
That would be great.
And Alex personally would just stay underwater and go under it.
Well, I mean, that's similar to what my solution would be, so if you want, you can do it, and if there's still more, Crim can follow up and do more. Because if you're going to go through the water, you're guaranteed to do fine, at least for that part.
So, what type of skill is that?
So, I'll get close, I'll come up, like emerge from the water a little out of range of this effect, and I'll just cast elementalism using the gust effect. Just try to disrupt that, I mean, at least dilute it, even if it doesn't get all of it out of the way.
Okay, then please make either a survival or arcana check with advantage.
Is it with advantage in either case, or only if I'm doing arcana?
Either case.
Okay.
Directing the wind currents to disperse a hazard.
Pretty good. Wow, it landed on the rim of the dice tray somehow. That is a 16 on survival.
16. You blow it and it's swirling and it's not quite creating a full path. You haven't quite cleared the way, I'm afraid. And some of it settles in the water and begins to dissolve. As you're focusing on the spell, you take a meager 2 poison damage.
Does that become 1?
I'm not resistant to poison damage.
Oh, it's just the
I'm
poison
just immune to the
effect.
poison condition.
Ironic. Okay. Crim will attempt to assist seeing the pollen start diffusing in the water. Like, oh, that's not good. And
Pollen
he
isn't water
quickly
soluble.
Go on, Namo.
And he quickly follows up. Alex. He finds Alex's idea to be good. It just needs more oomph. So, Crim will dip into the water briefly, and then he will leap out of the water again. Like, just go there and leap out. As a column of air is caught within him and pushes with his, once again, storm-catching trousers, pushes all of the pollen up in a 20-foot radius. No, that's wrong. That's the Aura of Light. It's a 5-foot diameter, so 1 tile wide, but it goes 15 feet up. It's basically creating a wind tunnel that people can just fly straight through if they're doing their thing.
Oh, okay.
And Yeah, and for extra oomph, Crim will also cast Elementalism with his Staff of Flowers, because action economy wise, I can do both. With his Staff of Nature, rather.
Okay, how about either athletics, dex, or nature, or arcana, or survival?
Yeah, to be clear, Crim already has the wind part taken care of. He's doing the elementalism for water to get the pollen to just go in out of the water and into the column of air, just go
Into the wind.
Go up, away. It'll only work for like a few seconds, but that's all we need to pass through, so
Okay, and you can roll with advantage.
nature you said is one valid?
Yes.
I shall do so. Oh, I don't even. Okay, that'll do. 25.
Okay. And not only does it create a 5-foot area of wind safety, but that pulls in all the stuff that's just aerosolized, and you have cleared a proper path now.
Crim does a barrel roll through it, and he shouts, "This way!" as he continues beaconing.
Fine work.
Nice. I'm just gonna have Cashmere try to jump through it.
I don't know if this is meaningful, but your jumps do technically get a boost if you pass through here.
I will also add on. I mean, I could just use Step of the Wind, I think, and ride the
to catch
winds.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you trying to jump to?
So he's in the trees right now,
Uh-huh.
and theoretically, this means that Crim pushed it up, so it's like in the trees now, isn't it?
Yeah?
Depends on how tall the trees are. The actual height is 15 feet.
It's in some of
it's
the
a 15
branches,
foot
but
column
you
of air.
could go higher in the places it's not been up thrust, though.
Oh, I can just
By the
jump
way,
over it.
Can't you just run on the water?
I mean, yeah.
Look, man, you don't have any opportunities to like do the water running, so you got to do it if you want to.
But,
Like,
okay,
I can jump over it, or I can run in the water, or I can jump in the middle of it where the wind tunnel is. Doesn't really matter.
and you're trying to do this to just keep up with Agrios?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's catch up rather than keep up.
Okay. You could do athletics, dex, athletics, strength, athletics, wisdom. No, just kidding.
Athletics wisdom.
Yeah,
think
it's just
that's it.
Martial arts.
This is a smarts thing. Yeah, you can be smart about it. Not really. I'll just do athletics.
And you have advantage if you're doing the step of the wind to become as light as air.
Yes. Let's see how this goes. That's one. Oh, well, maybe I can get better. Okay, yeah, 23.
You succeed. It is easy for you to have escaped these hazards and keep up with the snake. The less can be said about your companions, but you are doing quite well.
Slow down there! We all want to talk.
Alright. So, Wade's still on a tree. I'm gonna have him use his last first level spell slot on Speak to Animals, and his tone similarly takes up a sort of like defiant tone as he tries to go along with Alex's efforts to keep Agrios from leaving. We have come to parley against those who would turn this swamp to cinder and ash. We have faced forces as powerful and primal as you, Agrios. So let us talk like civilized beings.
I'm gonna civilize being.
Okay.
Does that count as a microaggression?
I will say, due to what you said, you unfortunately do not get advantage, but you can still roll persuasion or intimidation.
Alright, I don't always get the best words, but
Hey, at
I got
least
high
it's-
bonuses so
At least the spell will still be active if we manage to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aha! Intimidation. Aha!
God dang.
Oh, dang.
Scaredy cheetah.
This gnat is not a gnat. It's a fucking hornet.
Yeah. Your words cut through to his mind. But there's no reaction. He's either ignoring you, or can't understand you, or hear you. There's some communication barrier. What exactly it
spell?
is escapes you. What?
Even speak to animals? Alright.
Yeah. Maybe he's just ignoring you. I mean, your spell is successful.
Okay. As a side note, this whole encounter gives you great big like God of War 4 vibes. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I have not played that
Have you guys played
series.
There's
I know what you're
a
talking
thing
about.
called there's a thing called the World Serpent. Anyway.
Oh,
right.
I think I've seen gameplay footage of that. It's like at a giant lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. I guess we'll say that Turner just manages to like just barely get himself out of the wire, and he's just looking very like just miserable and like he does not want to be here, and he just wants to be done with this. He is going to. Would I be able to use like Long Strider on myself to try to have him just like zoom ahead and not have to deal with this anymore? He'll even use metamagic to quicken it so he can dash.
Okay. Yeah, you could roll Arcana or either Athletics with advantage
Arcana.
as you become a long flapper.
Arcana. It's gonna be the one that I have expertise in, obviously. Alright, and I get an additional +1 for the going last?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have plus 13 here, so if I somehow botch this one too. Okay, that's a 19 on the die, so 32.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
zoom ahead you do. The yards fall behind you, and soon you're right up there with Crim and Cashmere. And I guess Alex, I mean, most people are have means of going fast here, so you are caught up for sure.
Technically,
Okay.
Crim doesn't. He can just fly, which bypasses some of the difficult terrain.
Fair. So you are all keeping up now successfully with Agros. 2 lines of communication, ? Having been established. You've passed that one barrier. He's not showing any sign of slowing. You could see his scales are slick with water and swamp algae. And there's other organisms dotting his scaly skin now that you can see more of it. There's these oversized lampreys that have bitten and hanging off, leeches. You see some large snails with curly spines. And there's something uncanny and supernatural about the way his twists and turns send flashes like jets of water at your faces, at your feet, as deterrents. They're like heat-seeking jets of water, essentially, even though there's no way he'd be able to see and guide these in this directed fashion. Is your plan to actually finish this chase, I wonder?
If no one else will go, I have one. To start, Crim will expend one of his overdrives and will grow and become a larger target. But in exchange, he will be like pivoting through, still following, using his wings to help shield his allies with that overdrive feature that he has to make those jets of water a little better to deal with. I don't know what skill this is. Constitution athletics? Because he's basically being a shield.
I almost want to say like you reduce the DC of everyone else's checks a little bit.
Kind of sounds like the question that I had asked earlier about like, you know, using a feature to help others, to where Crim would still have to do his own action for himself, but this is like his additional thing that he's using to help the others. So he still has to do his own skill check.
Okay, I'm cool with Constitution Athletics, and then if you succeed, everyone's DC will say is lowered by 2, depending on what they're doing.
I mean, the Constitution athletics could also be Crim, despite having no actual speed features, is just powering through and keeping up with this guy the whole time. Endurance. So
Yeah, fair.
either way, same difference. But yeah, I am expending that overdrive to help others.
Okay, you get advantage then on this, yeah.
Neat. That advantage was once again actually very helpful. 26.
6 is certainly
From what
a
would have been
success.
a 15.
Yeah, before these splashes of water and little pieces of branches that are being thrown at you were like, ah, that's as big as my neck. Ah, that hit my wing. And now it's like, these are little twigs. You can't slow me down. And everyone else, just when you're about to be hit by something dangerous, Crim is there, shielding it, taking the brunt of it.
I have a question. How much of like his body is like out of the water? Is he just like almost completely in there, or can we see any of him?
He's always in motion. Up, down, his head's generally on the surface, and Crim's marking it. But there's always
Okay.
part of him out of the water.
I have an
He has
idea.
a general single direction that he's going in, though, right?
It doesn't seem particularly goal-oriented, but it's vaguely northwest, yeah.
Okay, I have an idea then. Turner's kind of like keep an eye on its like its path, and then he's going to try to time it to where when it's like emerging out of the water, like on whatever like trees or other objects there are like around him, that he can basically just make like a layer of webs that's just gonna kind of catch him and just slow him down just a little bit. Obviously, it's too big to actually catch him, but you know, a little moment of like difficult terrain to kind of just slow its retreat away. He'll use the web from the staff.
Okay. Then I'll say you have advantage, but you could use either perception or investigation to cast it at the right spot. Maybe survival.
I guess I already used Arcana, huh? Because yeah, my investigation is only +4. The other ones are worse.
Yeah, I don't think this is a situation where we could just cast spell, use Arcana to make it do things good. We get advantage.
If you want to do well on it, do a raw intelligence check, because that is your, I believe that is your stat.
Yeah, that's
Or
why it's a +4.
I see.
Yeah, I guess you could use investigation to track where he's going, and then cast the web ahead.
So otherwise, I had to find some type of religion thing to do here, but I can't think of anything that would utilize that skill. So we'll go ahead and give it a try and hope for the best.
Sorcerer in the skill challenge. It's tough.
22.
Hey, it's not tough.
I got an 18 and a 14 on the dice.
Nice.
The webs you are conjured are quickly grabbing like black and brown, dripping wet organisms from its back as it's being slowed down, strands snapping. His speed lowered substantially.
Sweet.
Now, I have a question first.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Tal, does it have an intelligence of 6 or higher?
Are you
Can you
gonna
tell
awaken
that
it?
before attempting this?
I'm just gonna ask first.
Does it seem like it would? Does it seem like it has animal intelligence, or...
I mean, I want to answer for the purposes of if your feature is going to go off or not. But can I ask what the feature is?
Oh, it's time power.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, yes, it'll work.
It'll work? Okay. Okay, well, my idea was Cashmere will stealthily try and land on top of it, like, as he's keeping pace, and touch it, and use the copy to ram the other snake.
That is so
ram.
cool.
You get resolved. That is so awesome.
Holy fuck.
I was going to request someone else to give it to him if you didn't.
Awesome.
It's the Fast and Furious movie now.
So, would you have to do the save, though? Because it still requires a save. Or could it, if I just succeed on the stealth?
Well,
could it
he's
work?
kind of changing the way that spells work here and stuff like that, so I think it's still part of the skill challenge.
I'll
'Cause,
say, yeah.
Because like a
I won't
vortex
roll the
warp would pull
save.
someone out of something, but it doesn't. We're still like a skill.
I won't make the save, but depending on how well you do on your skill challenge, that will determine if you're successful.
Okay.
Jeez, I feel like every check here is athletics, but I guess it's an athletic situation.
I was saying it could be like for stealth, for like landing on it and
Oh.
then touching him.
Yeah, that's
which
fair.
Which is the same bonus anyways, but yeah.
Very fair.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. And I have resolved to... Well, is it advantage?
With the time power, I would hope so.
Well, let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I suppose so.
Okay.
You're blurry
All
as
right.
well.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. And if I...
What was he censoring?
Please? 18. I kind of want to resolve that. You know what? I'm doing it. This is going to be too cool not to, so... Give me something great here. Okay, it's 18.
18.
God,
And
I
this
wish
is
there
the
was-
one that creates an Agorist from a timeline where he's your ally?
Yes. And Cashmere will, like, jump from the treetops, land fingers first, do a flip, and then, yell out, Agrius, we need your help here!
Okay.
Ram him!
You're gonna regret this like three combats later when we're summoning this guy for every fight.
I'm
All
just
of a sudden, the water
just
churns and
imagining,
churns
like-
off to your right, and there's another huge serpent! Whoa!
Oh,
It's like
whoa!
manifesting like streams of band gold forming him as he's being created and ramming at the same time. And Agros is the original Agros is hurled off course, slithering, splashing, crashing through the trunk of a tree, which cracks and sends a flight of birds into the sky. He's not stopped, but he's substantially slowed by the sneak attack.
You know what'd be really funny is if like maybe like one session from now when we're talking to Agris, he just vanishes mid-conversation and reappears and says, and like and Alec has the impression of, sorry, I had to help you guys yesterday.
Okay, geez. And with that, I think we enter... Anyone else left in this round?
Beagle?
Alex and
Thank you.
Wade.
Okay, and a couple new twists for you to deal with potentially too. He's now less trying to escape and more his coils are bucking and heaving and just repelling anyone who's trying to get close, trying to get words through to him. Even when his eyes can't see you, he somehow senses where each of you are, just as he was throwing water and such at you earlier.
Oh no, he has blind sight. Who would have thought a snake would have blind sight?
That completely changes what I was going to do.
Oh, sorry.
Phase 3.
All right. I got one thing to try for more persuasion attempts with a twist. Now, presumably this thing can understand us, maybe. So if that's the case, well, the last spell went through, so hopefully this one will. Wade pull a little whistle to his mouth. The sooner you stop and talk to us, the sooner we'll be out of your hair. Please just converse with us and stop thrashing, as he casts suggestion on Agrios.
Ooh. Okay, the spells are coming out hot.
Yes, two sentences to a creature. It feels if it can't understand yours, immune to the charm condition. But I speak to animals and common.
Oh,
such.
we'll see. Yeah.
Okay, you could roll persuasion or nature with that attempt, I would say, with advantage.
Gotcha. Either with advantage.
Yes.
All right, let's fucking do it. Better than a crowd, bitch. Yeah, that is bard expertise for you. 28.
28. Okay, let me look at the word for suggestion again, despite you having just said it. Suggestion. It pursues the suggested course of action to the best of its ability. Until it uses legendary resistance now.
For what it's worth, it would have disadvantage on the saving throw because of the whistle.
Okay. You have immediately halted his thrashing. Just as you suggested so reasonably. As soon as he stops this, the sooner you'll all be out of his metaphorical hair. He is not moving.
Even Wade's eyes pop up at that. Oh, that works.
That's sets up for Alex to close the deal.
Okay. Alex is going to say through the telepathic link, here for an issue that concerns this entire world, yourself included. All of us. This place, you, the creatures around you, all of them need your help.
Okay. Say you could do persuasion or nature.
Definitely going with nature.
Speak as a snake would appreciate.
Yeah. That is a nat 20.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So in total, that is a 30.
That's a finisher, all right.
Yep.
I like to just imagine like
So going, does this succeed?
it's like Crim was like setting a position to keep us all protected. Turner used his web just to slow it down enough to get it in position for Cashmere to send the snake right at itself to just pummel it, and then in that little stunned moment, Wade is able to talk it, get some sense into it to just kind of sit down and listen to Alex.
Yay! Is it teamwork?
Maximum teamwork combo.
This is our Avengers moment.
Yeah, I'll give you inspiration for writing the teamwork.
I would like everyone to make either their choice of a Constitution, or Dexterity saving throw, as he does one final like shake, like the way a dog would like shake its fur and just send water and stuff everywhere. He does this, but branches and algae and moss and water just explodes outward radially.
Well, that's two nat 20s.
Those are two wasted. That was 320s in a row. Jesus, what the fuck?
Oh my god! What the fuck? 3 nat 20s?
Four counting Alex's.
What the fuck?
You guys took all of my luck. You said con saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Or Dex, yeah.
Which one are you gonna take, Nemo?
We'll do a Dex save.
Jesus, fuck. That is a lot of wasted luck. We've taken like 8 damage from that.
Wasted luck. Don't go to a casino.
Okay. And as this water passes you in the branches and you all take cover or kind of brace yourself against it depending on your approach, there is meaning in this that your brain just understands, even though no words are spoken telepathically or verbally. And the meaning is enough. And Alex and Crim, you each take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. Well, it's fair. Crim was shielding everyone. That's why I all about your nat 20s. You're blurry again.
And then he's finally still. Oh, jeez, I hate that. I think we better take a break there, huh?
Yep, break time.
Yay! Break.
Oh god,
We
give me a second to get the
satiated
break
the
screen.
serpent without a sacrifice.
Who do I want to put on
I
today?
did so well. Oh my goodness. I was like 18s and above, but everything was advantage, so that makes
You did
sense.
great.
We're in Waterland. Let's say
Everything's
hi
an advantage,
to
and
Devron
I'm also rolling with like plus 11s, plus 13s.
Yeah. Jeez.
Alright, ban that spammer, and then we'll see you all soon.
Okay. Hello, welcome back to Agros, who is a large snake and not a monarch or romantic partner for anyone. Anyway.
If he's a
Good luck
king
deducing
cobra.
what we discussed off stream.
That's just one level 5 spell away. We got this.
Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. It's
Awaken
this.
is level
Okay, no.
5.
So, more slowly now, the water goes up and down as his coils form, as his head goes above, not to strike, but just to gather himself into one place, because otherwise, he's all spread out. Part of his tail kind of goes around those like network of roots in the mangrove tree. One goes around this big boulder sticking out, and you're all able to gather round. He gazes down at you all, no tongue flicking, completely impassive, his body undulating slightly.
This makes a man feel quite small, doesn't it?
Still not the largest thing we've looked eye to eye with.
True enough.
Okay, Alex. I think you can take the lead on this one. Looked like you were trying to communicate with it, along with. And then he glances at Wade.
Before you can say anything, the water shakes, the leaves on the moving branches rustle, and the meaning of all that makes sense to each of you. It means you sought me out. You live. You are not common. Tell me what you want.
Wait, guys, why were we here? Why were we here again?
We were here to.
I'm kidding now.
I'll let Alex take the lead, but as a recollection, we were here to basically inquire on and potentially get a blessing to deal with the environment of the invaders, to see if we can deal with them with whatever this spirit may know, and then take our next steps from there.
May even get like a
Does that
little
sound
bit of
right to you
direction
guys?
to it.
Um,
Wrong.
Wade's gonna go ahead. You can go ahead.
No, I'm still thinking.
Alex gestures upwards at the smoke-filled sky and says, kind of simultaneously in his mind and aloud so that everybody else can follow along. I assume you're aware of the spread of fire throughout the region.
Water swirls around your knees. It's an affirmative response.
We intend to put a stop to it before it consumes everything. I think in time it would consume here as well. We need your help.
We seek the source of these misfits and a way to protect against the fire that they surround themselves with. We heard that from one who was well versed in the ways of the woods that you could potentially help us with an artifact we have. Wait, I'll gesture to Alex.
Reach in and pull out the Solomon idol. This is theirs. It grants certain properties they have. We can't survive in their home.
It's his unblinking eyes take you both in simultaneously. He reacts not at all to your words. Then a couple spoonbills, these long-legged, oddly beak-shaped birds off to the side, twitch and shake their feathers and clack their beaks against each other, and you understand that as this is the trail you would follow as you hold out the idol.
We're not sure what else to try.
Yes, our direction has gone short, I'll admit, but for someone as everlasting as you seem to be, it seemed a decent trail.
If you know more about this, if you have ideas of more effective paths we might attempt, we are more than open to any advice or wisdom you could give us.
There's a long pause, long enough to wonder if now his resting coils mean he's beginning to fall asleep, or he's not going to respond. But then he does, after 2 full minutes.
Long wait.
The unnatural incursions come from below. Not one place, but never too deep. Think longer. Be wise. Once you pick your trail, I will ensure you strike true at its end.
See.
Sounds like we have some studying to do.
Yeah, well, Wade will give a little gesture over to Alex. Do you know who he is? The title, the responsibility that has been placed upon him? Just curious.
Tongue flicks out once, and there's like air currents generated from it going up and down. It's a borderline negatory response, but pretty neutral, you feel?
I suppose if you don't mind me saying, Alex, he has been chosen by a fate of sorts, a prophecy around these swamps.
Her as well. Crim
Yeah.
gestures to Tina.
Yeah. I have nothing to add that they have not already said, but we are chosen. Our role is to ensure we are the answer to this community, these lands crying out in pain, as was prophesied long ago. If you are certain we must think and be wise and choose one path, she looks at the rest of you, then we shall, shan't we?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we shall.
We shall.
It's a bit weird to see her very uncertain for once.
Yeah,
The idol would-
actually,
Go ahead.
how is she reacting to this? This seems a bit. Is this her limit? Has she been like, whoa, on this?
She does seem a little intimidated. I mean, there is a gigantic snake, an ancient force of nature here. It is perhaps the least decisive you've seen her.
Okay, let's think about our options for a second.
You still yet to cast that spell finding, or that portal finding spell.
I don't know how much it'll help. Okay, so they come from underground, but from multiple locations. That's why they're not always striking in the exact same place.
And perhaps those caverns are interconnected underground, so if we need only find one, perhaps Agros could point us to any one nearby and follow that. And
Well,
least,
actually, Crim's thinking about what they know about this, and he will ask, are these paths physical, or is it more something across the plains?
This time there is meaning present in the immediate silence from him. It is one of, I don't know.
Oh.
What shape is the path? Is
I
it
think
straight?
that's metaphorical.
Well, still, is it straight? Is it all around the place?
Is he referring to the path, like where
path
the
to getting
fine
to
roots
them.
come from, or the path to get to them. Yeah.
Like, where they come from, I'm going to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. When they come, they go straight to the surface of the lands.
So in that case, are we going about this all wrong?
What do you mean?
Unless we can go straight down to them, well then yeah, we're not going to find the path, right?
Peter
to know
takes
what-
the. Good.
Need to know what sorts of things would resolve this. I somehow doubt that sheer violence, just going in and killing a bunch of them, or even killing a single individual, is going to fix this.
They've probably
Need
dealt with that
something-
1,000 times over.
Like Agrio said, we need something long-term. Something that would maybe cut off their ability to access the surface. We could do that, though.
I'd wager Agrios, you were around last time for Fashabao. Yes.
I inhabit this swamp. And Tina's turning over the idol, kind of in your hands, Alex. This would be of use, I'm certain, with Agaros's help. I just wonder if there's some other way. I don't disagree with you, but we need to get down there. We need to see what's happening before we can create some long-term plan of stopping it.
I suppose we're bound then for the nearby mountain ranges. What are the names of them? There's two of them, two mountain ranges.
Mount Bullfrog and Mount Rikturu that have caves.
Okay, yeah. Well, we have the promise of help from the mighty recluse. I suppose that's all we can gain here. Are we down for there then? Shall we?
Oh. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, we haven't yet gained any sort of... I mean, surely Agros can... She lowers her voice. Surely he can do more for us. He just said we need to find our path and be wise about it. Is that the path then? Go to the caves and then what?
You may need to know more. Okay.
Crim thinks a bit
emerge
harder.
from
Oh,
underground. They come to the surface, set things on fire, come from multiple places. Long-term solution.
The question remains, what caused them to leave last time for Fashabao? Did they just get bored? Did some insurgency drive them out, make it too difficult for them to stay?
What?
from
I don't know if we'll ever find records of the Bastion response, but that book seemed to imply was part of their life cycle. They came, they ravaged, they reproduced, and then they left.
yeah, I think they
Presumably
just
to- Yes.
exhaust the resources and then leave, and they'll just keep doing that over the centuries. But the fact that they can't constantly do it, and the fact that they seem to do it at a steady rate, makes me think that... hang on, let me think on this. Crim is currently thinking about how, if we're thinking of a long-term solution to prevent something like this from happening, and they seem to do this in such a way that it's very rare, for us at least, and that they probably only pick out a few realms that we know of at a
Mhm.
steady rate.
Mhm.
Crim is trying to deduce from what scattered information they have.
Ah.
Is what they do to cross planes a ritual of some kind that requires some kind of rare resource, and can we cut that off?
I have another question after that.
Okay, let me think about that one.
hmm
Um,
It's done with lore night portals.
Oh god. No,
the
not again.
Ghost one reference.
If only MJ was here.
You could roll Arcana, Crim.
I'll give you help. He forgot his dice.
Then our roll will be with help. That's very good. That's good because that was a mediocre roll. Let's see if I can do better. Sorry, I was verifying my Arcana bonus. 24.
24. Yeah, you're certain it is something circumstantial or difficult to accomplish to cross to come here. There's plenty of bows. Why don't they keep doing this everywhere? I mean, why 400 years apart or whatever it was? Could it be a rare ritual component? Could it be, a spell? Could it be some movement of the planes into alignment of some kind? Could it even be that there's some time dilation, some time twisting happening where it's a long time for both and not long for them? These are all possibilities that are valid in your mind.
Yeah, the still maneuver is going to cost us 428 years.
Yep.
I have another question. In regards to to their patterns when they do arrive here, like how much of the destruction and stuff that they cause is that part of what is needed, or is that just something that's just in their nature that's just really fun for them to do? Like is that part necessary for everything else that they need from this place before they go back home?
Oh yeah, that I can freely give from your prior checks. One moment. And I will say now before your previous thing, you wonder if being where they come from would enable you to manipulate whatever it is that, lets them travel, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh
Okay.
shit, we're gonna have to make sure we do that and then get out before we break it, because otherwise we're fucking stuck there.
And
Okay.
so,
Uh,
and on the same, just as part of the
Okay.
same question, is there any particular type of environment that they need to come to?
It has to be something that's at least habitable. They probably don't break out in the Arctic and then thrive there. But
Okay.
other than that, it's pretty indiscriminate. And they're instinctually driven to burn and slaughter and destroy, but it's not without purpose, those instincts. They get sustenance from that. They get fuel from that. They're able to make nests in the cinders. They're able to feed themselves so that they can thrive before going back underground.
So they have a sense of self-preservation.
So I don't know if the idea that I had would work too well then. Like, if you look, a little bit north to the map, people from the previous campaign would remember that a lot of that is just empty desert that is almost uninhabitable. If there was a way that they were able to redirect it so they can only emerge from let's just say this random point on the map to where they wouldn't be affecting any civilization. There unfortunately might be some desert dwellers up there, but they're very few, and
Yeah.
the damage could be minimal.
I'll give you resolve for that interesting idea.
Guess another question. Do they incubate underground but physically on Bose? Or do they emerge from another world?
In brainstorming together, Tina would pipe up, "No, in my travels, as you've been traveling, I've been fending them off. They always come out aggressive adults. Any growth they do is either where they come from or here on Bose after they've ravaged and destroyed and left, or about to leave."
You're only sending soldiers.
Yes.
And with that, Crim finally comes to a conclusion of what he had found, what he had deduced, and said, considering the timing of everything that's going on, they either have very long life cycles, there might be a cycle, there might be a rotation of worlds that they pick from, but one thing I know for sure is that they have to not be able to do this so freely, which means this might be a ritual or something that's not trivial for them to do. And I think if we go there, we can remove bows from their selection pool or stop them from doing that entirely. If all they do is ravage worlds, I don't know if that's any help to the other realms. Maybe they'll find a different way to survive, but parasitizing off of worlds, after seeing what it's done to the southwest, I'd rather not.
Well, thinking about my idea, I'm gonna to hell with it. I'll do a little thought experiment here. We have relatively 400 years to prepare every time this happens, correct? If we are able to
Maybe
somehow
it's kind of a sample size of 2, though. But
well, if we are able to confirm it, and Alex, I know there's some magic that you shamans can do that can expedite like the growth of plants and growth of nature. What if over that time a feeding ground was set up for them in a place far away from civilization? Basically plant growth. just like terraform a part of the desert.
Or perhaps we could set it up at the heart of the operations of the koi hunters.
I don't think we can get that one off, and would be meaningful within the time we have.
Not to mention all the collateral damage, Wade.
If it'll kill them and save Bose and kill this threat you mentioned, sure, but how are we going to direct them? We need to be where the direction occurs.
Perhaps if we're looking for information for this hard-to-do ritual, like you said, Crim, we could head to those 2 mountain ranges, and if these misfits care about their own skin, capture a few, rip the information out of their throats of how they do this ritual, let them lead us.
She eyes Agro still just immobile, as if he has all the patience in the world. And this boon, or whatever Very Merry was alluding to, what should we ask of him?
Well, if we're going to go to the heart of their civilization, we need to be able to survive.
That place is probably all fire. It's either that or something that'll help us disrupt their ritual when we get there, but can't do much if we can't get there in the first place.
Then the idol? Ask him if he can help with that? Seems like a fine plan to me.
That our plan is to get into the heart of where they're located.
Do we need to have this plan right now?
Well, the vague one, I'm pretty sure it's at least some kind of thing that we can disrupt. So that should be our path, and if we want to strike true on disrupting that, maybe we'll get a better way to strike once we get there specifically.
I like it.
Was that from Tina or was that from...
That's Tina.
Okay.
Actually, I think that was Hope.
No, Hope's eyes are slowly closing. He's in a patch of sun. He likes it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've brushed off my military history, but I believe the last war was stopped by something similar, an incursion into the heartland of the invaders, even across dimensions.
Well, I know it doesn't help the people who are suffering from it, but I can't be too angry when they're literally doing this for their own survival as opposed to misguided vengeance or expansion. But it still doesn't help everything that's in their path.
Yeah.
I would be the first to agree with that line of thinking, but these things are not only like mosquitoes, that they provide nothing constructive to an ecosystem, but they're not even from Bose. I have no pity for them.
In all the important ways, they're the same. They came, they killed, they conquered, and they left. And their crimes went unpunished.
Well, if they're anything, if they're smart enough to do a ritual like that, maybe they'll be smart enough to find a way that doesn't involve parasitizing worlds.
And not to mention, there's a lot that could be learned from exploring these other realms.
In any case, I think we have found our path. We need to find some way to survive in the heart of their territory.
Was that what Agris would provide? Or am I misinterpreting?
The air becomes pressurized for a moment, which means to you, show me this idol you referred to earlier.
Is it up in one hand?
His tongue flicks out, almost touching it. No other discernible means that he is sensing it, but then after a quick moment, I understand. This is the trail you would follow?
It is.
He raises up, his head going back, his neck back, as if he's going to strike, and with that strike he could surely swallow at least one of you, if not impale you with one of his fangs. Part of you was like, okay, he's a boa constrictor, right? But his head it's terrifying. But he doesn't strike. Instead, the swamp around you comes even more to life for a moment. It's hard to put into words, but it's like the milieu of things on the surface of the semi-opaque water becomes more vibrant, floats around a bit more actively. There's more activity in the trees, more chatter. The smoky sky kind of whirls for a moment and glimmers of sunlight pierce through. There's life here. There's a flurry of vivaciousness. And it all somehow indescribably condenses towards what you're holding aloft, Alex. And it's punctuated by Agrios's perfect, lidless stare right at it. And then the moment is past. The swamp becomes normal again. He settles back down. But something in your hand you can feel, Alex, and you, Crim, when you get close enough to sense it, is very changed about the magic in that object.
Thank you.
I think that'll do it.
That's actually a blessing.
His head goes into the water, and he slowly starts swimming away. It's a bit of a tide pool for a moment, or a wave pool.
Powerful forces. Alright. Suppose we have what we need.
Now we just need to find our way to
Once
there.
we get the chance, Turner, if you could take a look at this and tell me exactly what he did to it.
Well, I think we have that chance right now.
He's already leaving, right? We're just on our own at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you want to stop him.
No-
I need
no-
18
no real
Constitution
reason.
saving throws against poison if you cast Identifier. Just kidding.
It's only 11
Well.
minutes. Or 1 minute. If I use a spell slot. But yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment to prepare exactly what this does based on your decision.
We'll certainly be outnumbered in this raid into their territory, but I guess what's new about that?
That's the way we're gonna go about this smart.
All play amongst yourselves.
Turner is sitting with pushing his class up as it falls down and studies this thing.
Okay.
You know that chase was kind of tiring. Actually, I had to keep up with the giant snakehead for the whole time. I was a little worried it was going to lunge up half the time, but hey, I'm not dead, so that's good.
Yes, we've faced worse. As powerful as that thing is, put it next to Scrooger for about 24 hours, it'd be dead.
I don't know about that. And we're lucky it didn't try to eat us.
I mean, Scrooge would kind of just warp out of that, probably.
I'm not sure it can die.
You think it'd just be a stalemate?
Seemed pretty godly to me. And I don't think Scrooge was much of a god. At least I hope not.
He's probably trying.
Just a psychopath. I wish we could do more against these misfits than simply stopping them.
Well, I mean, in the long term, we might do more, depending on how that goes. I feel a little bad about it, but... Well, I mean... If all they do is hurt other worlds, it might be a net good.
I mean, we'd be teaching them a lesson, right? I probably think they can just get away with it.
Yeah, but
I wonder if they can learn lessons.
I doubt we could invade their world and force reparations.
Or just like a punch in the face, you know?
Let's maybe not get too ahead of ourselves, thinking that as powerful as we become, we can just go in and just enforce our will upon an entire different plane.
That's unfortunate.
That's true.
That's the only way for justice to be done, and Boas has lost a lot of justice in the past few centuries.
I think as long as we can stop this from continuing and hopefully stop it from happening again, that'll be enough.
Chat.
Ooh. 24 hours.
Ah, crud.
Well, we gotta be quick about it.
Alright, Oh god. Well, he suppose that's gotta do.
Not necessarily. Well, yeah, kind of. I don't think we. Well, we might get a. No, that's a whole half day.
We
Yeah.
can probably get an intermediate rest sometime, but yeah, we're not gonna get another long rest.
So wait, is the effect just the, like, molten flesh feature, or is there more to it than this? Because I'm not getting it here.
There is
Like that might be readable.
there are other effects that can be transferred over. Molten flesh is just
okay.
enhanced specifically.
Okay, gotcha. I see. Okay, so we can basically just transfer the effect to other creatures. Okay. So now it's like a party-wide effect. Cool.
That explains all this, I assume.
Yeah, Turner would
Okay.
spread the word.
Oh, I
Tina's
only have a day.
Fortunate. Thankful.
I'm short, but what's new about that?
Well, I guess that means the next thing we have to do is find a way to get in.
Right.
Yes.
You were thinking of checking those caves we would explore when we were younger, Alex?
Yes.
A sound plan. Soon
Or
it
is
won't
it?
be just my companion here, whose name is present everywhere. I'm sorry.
What? Hope?
What?
The
I
stupid
see.
line.
What, you I think your companion as in hope, right? Spreading hope, or am I misinterpreting?
Yeah.
Ah,
She nods with an earnest smile.
Crim's eyes kind of like glimmer a bit, like that was so cool.
let's go find the bastards.
He has a charisma of 8. He's easily impressed.
Yes, let's go. Let's get out of this fen. Only so much poison I can stomach.
How far away are these caves? Probably near town again, right?
It's not toward town, but it's not far from here actually. Maybe another couple hours west to actually hit the mountains.
Okay, well, going back to town would waste the entire blessing, so we do have to just press on.
And so they just went back to get a long rest, and the world was doomed.
Hey, you could do it. That would resolve the story plot.
No, or we just have to really awkwardly go back to Agrios, like, hey.
Damn, we're gonna swim through lava, you guys,
Yeah, we might have to do that.
and not just the Oblivion lava.
As-
We jump into lava.
Okay.
We're completely fine. We just keep making those sounds for the entire duration.
And after a minute, Agros is finally slithered off, and just the tip of his tail is left. There's kind of a shake to it as he sidles past a tree trunk as if marking it, but a few square feet of black snakeskin molt off of him and float in the water. Now the only trace that he was here. And conspicuously, they draw your eye.
Oh, great.
Could
Do
it
I have to do
be-
this again?
Magical?
Yeah, Crim's good. Crim's got it. Crim probably is it magical enough for Crim to like sense that? He'll probably
You
point
do
it
not
out.
sense a dispellable effect on it.
But does he sense an effect on it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the
Can
only
you
way to-
imagine? Crim sees this magical and the effect's like, ooh, tasty, and he just fucking
Eats it.
Hey,
yeah. No, because then
the only way-
the effect's gone. It's just not writing that
Oh.
bit up.
That's the only way to assess our power scale with the scales.
Hey. Okay, well, this one, it looks like... How do you interact with it, if you do?
Crim will point it out and then like say, I think you left this behind. It feels magical.
Wait till
The
give it a
others
little.
do.
Wait till give it a little mage hand. Oh, I can do that now. And just lift it up to Turner. What do you make of it?
Nice.
It almost has like a cloak-like shape, like it's something you could throw around your shoulders.
Which says, well, it looks like snakeskin to me. Are we gonna be
Well-
carrying that around?
to find out, Wade, you're gonna have to switch places with me, because I'm not gonna sit down here again.
Fair enough.
Or make room. You will basically see if you can do identify it while sitting on... what's your horse's name again? If you would allow it. Victoria, if Wade would allow it.
Yeah,
Is it ritual?
Yeah.
I haven't had a good walk in a while. Wait, we just take her bit and bridle and start leading her. Turner.
Okay. Yeah, because it's such a simple spell, you can, I'm sure, ritually cast it if there's nothing else going on. Your companions are fending off mosquitoes and wild animals. And the more you cast and the more you study it, the more the feathers on your neck and shoulders are on edge. It's like just finishing this ritual is somehow filling you with dread, and the reason why is clear as you finish casting the spell.
It's a dread cloak, or
Is that?
Terrible mantle.
Oh god, he gave us a Monster Hunter mantle. Run!
sounds like we get on Crim. He does a lot of proning and whatnot, and grappling. And he'd have like the PMD cloak they have in the PMD comics.
I think Cashmere's one who does like prone and grappled stuff more. Well, I guess no. Crim also does like grapple stuff, doesn't he? So yeah, I guess
I don't know if Cashmere's very scary either.
yeah, none of them really have like strong intimidation.
Yeah, and
With this clothing, you do.
This item's
I mean-
terrible.
I also already have an ability that allows me to end frightened, so it's not really like super net gain for me.
Can you, as a resonance idea, like maybe you use this and it gives you like proficiency with intimidation? That works with. That makes sense.
If you guys think that this is a bit on the weak side, let me hang on to this. I have a few ideas. I just need to let them simmer.
Yeah, I don't have any reason to take it right now, so go ahead.
Yeah, we can probably make use of this. This could be a good base for some cool stuff.
Yeah, and it has some cool effects. But
Does a little like shed snake skin where it's all like kind of like gross and transparent and like cellophane?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
gross? That's awesome.
it's from such a big snake that it's almost opaque, but in the right light you could see through it. But it's all like black and green and like reptilian and scary looking.
Yeah. Whenever I clean my snakes out, it's like a plastic baggie, essentially.
I just want to mention there's a lot of things that tie into fright here. Crim has a thing that can make people frightened. He just it's a save or suck, so I haven't used it much. So.
Well, hey, maybe this can help you with that if you want to invest in it.
Yeah, I'll feel this out. I used up all my resonance prior, so I'll be saving up for it. But this has potential. It's very situational, but I think with resonance, anything's.
God, this would have been this would have been a cool outfit for Scarlet Deathbringer.
Yeah,
that's true. Came
or
3 arcs too late.
We'll have this. We'll have this for their reemergence.
Yeah. We're just like Agrios, thank you for this boon, and we just dump it back for more resonance in the RV.
How much resonance is it?
And then like we do that, the ground shakes. Suddenly it becomes swampland. He just emerges and fucking kills us. Ungrateful gnats.
All right. A couple hours later, the environment becomes more typically swamp-like, more tame, less biodiversity, less crazy. And you breathe a bit more easily. Your vision is exceptionally stable. Maybe you got poisoned a little bit on the way out, but you've done what you needed to do. And you reach the slopes of... Well, a closer one to this location would have been Mount Bullfrog. There's beautiful snowmelt up here, forming swift streams on the slopes above. And here they're vivacious and free, not yet bogged down as wetlands. And from all this, the changing course of the water over time, there's been erosion, and there's a selection of cave mouths in the faces of the rock. Like a myriad of old eye sockets. Some at ground level, some higher up, but many quite accessible with just a little clambering. Looks like there's a dreary cave system here that goes up and down.
Yeah, it's like a termite cavern.
Is this the place you were thinking about, Alex? It seems kind of creepy and yet also weirdly appealing. Oh, that's probably a dragon thing.
Well, you probably have enough to start a horde.
Do you really? Are you collecting gems?
Oh, kind of. Crim kind of briefly shows his bag of gems that he still has.
She looks at it with an eye that's not particularly covetous. Good for you. You'll be a great dragon once you've got your horde.
Only some of that was stolen
Crim
too.
was very pleased.
Hey, he's been collecting them since the first day we met.
What he truly collects is life, or life energy, life potential.
Oh!
What? I don't do that.
You make that sound a lot more ominous than you mean to, Wade.
Glad he's on our side.
That's my.
Chosen first, right? She chuckles and just doesn't wait for a reaction and strides forth into one of the caves.
Well, off
I
she
respect
goes.
that.
Well, Alex.
The vanguard.
Wow, that's such a... Just kick him. Just kick him.
Or whatever. Since I seem to be able to do this at will...
Hey, leave me alone.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the new effect on the Salaman idol and confer the molten flesh effect on everybody.
Okay. Everyone, you
Right.
feel pleasantly buoyed by warmth as your skin, fur, feathers, whatever, transmutes to resemble orange and red lava, like little flecks of black rock.
It's like wearing a
Crim
prestige
in
red coat.
particular looks like crystal obsidian.
I don't think Cashmere even looks that much different. It's like the same fur color.
We just got the molten color from Neopets.
Yeah,
I'll show that off later.
we're wearing the skins that's in every fighting game of us, but no one ever uses.
Oh my God.
Cosmetic that costs real money, Alex.
Yeah, this is like the 50-cent cosmetic, like the uncommon one.
Good thinking. All right. We're almost there, I'm sure. Be careful, though. You never know when there'll be another emergence, or if there'll be some interplanar portal, who knows?
These fuckers love their ambushes.
Also, once we find our spot, remember, this entire thing lasts 24 hours. So, once we feel that we're tired and we think that there might be a spot where it'll be the final push, we want to take the opportunity to at least gather our strength again. Or, put it another way, from here on, let's look for the best opportunity to take our intermediate, because we only get one. So let's keep that in mind.
Makes sense. You two explored these caverns in your youth?
Popped in occasionally.
Yeah, what did you actually do? Was it a... He glances around with an awkward pause and then says, fun?
They had us train in a variety of environments to be prepared for anything. Dealt with monsters, unnatural threats, disputes. Wasn't too much that happened here, but there's much to learn from caves.
Huh.
Did you ever
It's
fight
awfully
any newts back then? Or
No.
this-
Nothing like these.
Let's practice now.
You descend, passing offshoots upward, leftward, oblique angles. Things here aren't in a grid. You know, the ground is never parallel with the surface as it was outside. This is spelunking. It's cold, things are slippery, things are moist. The more you go down, the more your ears are popping as pressure mounts deeper
Oh wow,
deeper
we're,
into the
we're
earth.
Going... Jeez, how far are we? Far enough that our ears are popping? Holy fuck. How deep are we going?
Hope struggles a little bit because he's huge. Tina sure does not. She has this, she looks like she's an adventurer, like an Indiana Jones type. Like, all right, let's press on. Actually, not Indiana Jones. He's kind of more reluctant, isn't he?
I watched the
especially
movies,
against-
but I should.
Especially against the giant snakes.
Yeah. Right.
More like Tomb Raider, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
She fights snakes, probably. All sorts of things. And dinosaurs, yeah.
Tired of all these motherfucking snakes in these motherfucking caves.
It's
I'm
a couple of hours into the descent with you've accrued a myriad of little cuts from sharp rock edges and bruises from the faces. There's not like liquid water here. There's not the soft padding of moss and ferns. Everything is hard and unyielding. Deeper
Is our
and
blood
deeper.
molten?
Technically, it's always molten.
Fucking alright, smartass. Is our blood rocky molten?
Your form is
Is our blood
so-
clot as it comes out?
Yes, you have a magically contained lava circulatory system.
Hell yeah.
And then
Take
you
that,
start,
law of thermodynamics.
start to hear some echoing cracks, impossible to localize, because there's caverns all over. They're not caverns. They're small caves, sometimes tight squeezes, never really large caverns. And then you hear distant susurrations, hissing, scratching of claws, the clanging of weapons.
I think we found it. Crim whispers.
If you can somehow spare one of them.
That's the idea. I'll try and take one or two of them.
And everyone give me either a perception or investigation check, please.
Everyone, you said?
Deception.
Yeah.
Is it the same DC?
Oh,
Well,
Jesus fucking
yes.
Christ.
God.
Oh, pretty good too. I got 25.
Wow, nice.
I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Now you're cursed.
I've been rolling 13 specifically, an alarming number of times. 24 investigation, blind sight, dark vision if
gosh.
relevant.
Okay. Well, yeah, three of you easily can tell that the echoing cracks, distorted as they are, that sounds like what happened on the surface when you were going through the mountains in the northern part of the continent, when there was an emergence where the ground split and things started coming out. And you're also able to, with those numbers, localize it with time to coming from below, where you're heading. In other words, the path ahead. That's where the sounds are coming from.
With the with those checks, can we tell if like, do they just seem to be like have already been doing that, or does it seem to be in response to us?
It occurred suddenly while you were descending.
Yeah, we've been doing this for hours, so eventually something was going to happen. Sounds like.
Prepare yourselves for a fight.
Or we could sneak past them and go in from the path they took.
We try, but a group as big as this. Do our best.
Getting louder.
Wonder. Hey, Alex. Tries to get his attention.
Yeah?
You think with that idol and all that, they wouldn't listen to you? I mean, they're probably not ones for conversation anyway, but
Consider it a last-ditch resort.
fair enough.
Ready yourselves, either hide or get ready. If we can get the jump on them, that will make this easier.
As their molten, dully glowing forms come into view, roll for initiative, and if you wish to use stealth or some other skill that highlights your approach to this scenario, instead of just normal initiative, you may.
I will use stealth.
Wade shotgun, a healthy dispersion from the rest of the group to avoid a
Yeah.
fireball.
Won't really matter because it's the same bonus, but we'll do it anyways.
Alright,
Crim
yeah,
is-
Oh,
sounds
I
good.
should probably, wait, don't actually roll in the game yet. I need to change the map and stuff.
Good idea.
That was foolish of me.
Use the initiative roller.
Yeah, I don't know if I can justify using Arcana for initiative right now.
What?
You may do your healthy dispersion if you will, Wade, but where is the threat? Who knows?
There is no combat encounter in your currently viewed scene. I can't toggle combat
Okay.
state.
Okay, I did it. I
Oh,
did
there
it
we
now.
go.
There you go.
Fuck.
There is no combat in Bastion say.
Alright, let's see what my roll is.
This is not my actual roll here.
Exactly one better.
Or is it mine?
Okay. Well, I rolled a net 20, so you know what? I'm just gonna keep that. I'm gonna say mine's 28. There you go. If anyone wants to go first, let me know.
Are these what is the lighting situation?
Oh, good question. Yeah, what's your guys' lighting situation? I mean, you're all maybe providing 5 feet of light.
We all have 30 feet of blind sight.
I also have dark vision.
Oh, well, that fixes a lot of things that I was about to say. Alright.
Isn't
Yeah,
it very
wait, no.
specific?
What?
Can you be more specific, Will?
For the duration. Sorry, I'm looking for what that one said, but
Oh, 30 feet of blind sight while within lava.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, if that's the case, once things got really dark, Crim would freely. Apparently, I believe this part is free. Glow with his trouser effects.
That's fair. And I realize for purposes of targeting enemies, it will probably be pretty easy as they are all their own light source.
I see. Yeah, but just for the purpose of what we've been doing for the past few hours in darkness, Crim can glow. 20 foot bright, additional 20 dim. That should help you guys a bit.
We would also have like a little like continual flame just like on his hip.
Okay. Oh gosh, I just remembered something. Oh no. Okay, we'll see. What?
From what we can tell, this is this is just a narrow passageway down right now, and we're starting to hear things. There's no like, well, there's one side path, I think, kind of, that's like to our east of the map, but I don't think this is just straight up go down.
Just putting in initiatives.
Also, Cash, can I go first just to get the bless off?
Sure, go ahead.
Yay!
I will have 15. You will have 28.
Yay!
Snack. That guy. Oh, that's a bad roll. That sucks. Curse you. Keyblade.
I wouldn't have had anything to do with the start anyway, so.
Run up and punch it.
Punch what?
Oh, good.
It.
This Crim can go before one thing.
Blade plus. Okay.
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 Ooh, alright. Well,
All right. So these passages are about as tall as they are wide at any given location. They are descending at maybe a 10-degree angle. This is a bit of a straightaway where you've chosen to post up, so you have plenty of warning. And this is what you will see coming at you.
what in the goddamn...
Oh God!
That's a lot.
Oh my god. Oh.
We're just getting started.
Oh no.
Alright, we're not taking them on. The correct answer is we find a different path and sneak in the way they came like Crim suggested, right? Any objections to that?
Fireball. Oh wait.
Well, what is Wade going to do?
Oh God! This has changed the situation slightly. Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking at one of my. I'm trying to see if wind wall would actually do anything here. 50 feet less operations.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
There is...
What's that, Nemo?
You could try to move to see what the other path has. If there's a third one... No, the other path. To the one that's still blocked off.
I'm
If
doing that
that's
for
something
another
we can
reason.
Go into.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just for line of sight purposes.
And I figure like also just having some good saving throws will help anyways. So yeah, Wade, standard affair gives a little toot of his whistle. Steel yourselves, lads, for in your heart is a burning conviction that roars hotter than anything these assholes can offer.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Third level bless. That's my. I only got one third level slot left, but I mean, I'm kind of incentivized to use each slot by slot, so I get them back on the intermediate.
Yeah.
So yeah, so bless on everyone except Tina and Gator, and then
Okay.
and then he'll give a quick investigation of this open path right here. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
All right. So what does Wade see down this path?
A strange black fog that can't be pierced. Okay. You see a dead end.
How fitting.
Gotcha.
Here, though.
Remind me, guys, this passageway here.
Is that a passageway?
Who knows? It is an opening in the wall, though.
Okay, yeah, that's all I
okay.
was trying to confirm.
That might be worth checking. Because
Gotcha.
there's literally nothing else to do but fall back otherwise. If they cut that off, we have to fall back. I don't know how
Yeah.
strong these guys are, if they're minions or not.
All right.
You do recognize some familiar forms. Each of these you have fought before.
Oh right,
Yeah,
I
which
meant
means,
to.
well, I mean, we don't know if they become minions or not necessarily, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Gotcha. All right. I'll make some magic stones, toss them over who wants them, and then I'll stay here for now. Pass turn.
I linked the first one that I had that we had studied, and then the next two are like just a couple below it.
Got it.
Thanks. Well. Okay. Calculating route.
Jeez, if these guys have like approximately 70 HP each or so, that's yeah, we're not taking these guys down, I don't think. Especially if there's more in the darkness.
I have a couple of ways to slow them down.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got web. That'll help.
No, I don't have that one, but I have better stuff.
Oh. Oh, better than web? Alright.
They sprint towards you, their eyes glowing like white hot embers. There's like a hiss and a scratch, and they're like sometimes go on all fours. They seem very eager to reach you. If they could drool, they would be. Alex's turn.
Okay. Take a quick measurement. Yeah, I think I can totally do that.
Oh, I need to look up this spell really quick.
Well, I think this can hit. I can't get all of them, but I can hit quite a few. Let me place this. I think it's about right there. I am just barely within reach. I am going to cast a tidal wave.
Oh, nice.
That'll do it.
That is going to be.
I hope this just ends the combat.
That is going to be dex saves from all of them.
How do you dodge a
Okay.
tidal wave if you're in a fully enclosed space like this?
Do
You
6
just
flip.
swim well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tail, do saves for all of them.
Oh God.
Okay. What happens if I fail? What happens if I succeed?
Damage and knocked prone on a failure, half damage only on a success.
Okay, one sec. Who designed this combat? Okay.
Remember,
Yeah,
teleport
who?
rules are a thing.
Sorry, what's the DC? That might be easiest.
DC is 16.
Okay. Going left to right and top to down, like a book.
I'm gonna guess that there are
Success.
4 saves.
Fail, success, fail, 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 success. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the 15 succeeds, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. The 12 fails.
Oh damn! I thought the 12 would succeed. Okay.
Collectively, they rolled 121, and
So
therefore
how much damage?
Okay, it is going to be 23 cold damage on a failure, half on a success.
Yep, this
Okay.
kills most of them.
Cold, huh? Let's see. Okay, it is normally effective. I will be marking things as prone for a little while now, here, today. This lovely day.
I get the feeling we weren't supposed to fight these guys.
How high is the wall here?
Barely not able to hit that glider and get
As high as it is
all
wide.
the damage.
It's as high as it is wide, Will. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7 actually succeeded. Okay. And everyone else prone. Okay, so 23 or 11. Let's see if I can do this correctly. I'll put in 11, and then I'll do... It's like a take damage button, isn't there? Oh, I don't have it in this. Oh, Pathfinder does. Oh well. So the warriors that get hit with the 23 are immediately bloodied.
Okay. Less HP than I thought. Oh, but the gliders have the same amount of HP. The warriors are... Man, this and Silk Song, the flyers have more HP. What the hell?
Everyone knows flying is a higher level ability.
Well, Nemo, look at you.
Yeah, I know, but he's also fat and gets big.
If we just AoE these guys down at the choke points, I think we can take the 4 actually strong guys.
What happens
I
next?
agree, assuming
Okay.
that there's not more further back.
Because, like, theoretically, if they don't have ranged, we only gotta deal with, like, 2 at a time.
So
Well,
I
then we'll have,
expected
like,
I was going to need the fire resistance. Since I don't, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action switch my land attunement. Do I want to do that, though? No, I'm going to stick with where I was. Never mind.
Okay.
I have one spell that I think could be very useful. That will be... I'm going to put in a little bit of extra distance. And I will pass turn.
Okay. The warriors surge forward. Come on. Come on. Yes.
Oh!
Oh, that is all of them. Okay.
Jeez, I wish I went a little quicker.
And these guys... Okay, let's do the non-prone ones first. I can tell by their health bars which ones are...
Something's telling me I shouldn't go in there.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Again, well, just fight him at the choke point. It'll be fine.
Yeah, get ready for a 20-turn combat.
This was like
So...
going from the last combat to this one is like complete opposites in terms of what Cash can do.
Yeah.
So if their speed is 30 and they stand up and then dash, how far do they go?
45 feet.
Yeah, I think 45.
Okay. And... But wait, there's more. First, let me just get their altitude roughly right. Cool, it's gonna look something like that. Okay. Yeah, and some of them have those metallic shields. Some of them just have curved, worked. Keyword worked, meaning it's been crafted in some fashion. Metal blades. Some of them just have their claws and their teeth and their fiery forms. The flame blade people all have, yeah, like fiery swords of metal. And then there's the flying ones, which seem unarmed, or dexterous, or able to take hits and roll with them. And pass to Cashmere.
Okay.
Cashmere have any AoE options?
No.
Oof. Well, they're still the leaders of the pack. They are stronger, I think.
Yes. Okay. Tell you what. Presumably, I'm guessing Crim will follow after him, I hope. I'm going to dash, and this will be like, what, 25, 40, so 65. Cashmere will run up to this one, and as he's doing so, he will look with his eyes to the path over there. What does he see?
Just a little alcove.
Wow, it's
Wow.
nothing.
Wow!
So we literally... Alright, understood. So much for running away.
Cashmere seeing this will just like frown and look to the guy. Alright, fuck you. And he'll trip him. So the flurry of blows. Yeah, and yeah, he'll trip him. Prone, which is deck save, so. First attack. 25.
That will hit, but please make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course, I forgot about that.
Oh
Don't
boy,
forget
does
blast.
this sound familiar?
Yeah, I know, I got the bless. Wait, isn't he lava? Made of lava?
You- That is true, but this fire newt glows white hot as you strike him, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll before the end of your turn. But you still hit him, and he still has to save to go prone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
get
think if I
a.
recall correctly, it takes his reaction to do that, so I
But he has mobile, so he's not gonna.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, after he hits,
18.
it doesn't...
well,
18.
but he can't do it again, is the other
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess I'll try and topple again, this time with disadvantage.
Did you deal damage on the first one?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me do the damage first, actually. 8 damage.
Like bludgeoning or force?
Force.
Okay. And a 15 to hit will miss.
Let me... Okay, yeah. I won't roll again then. He will use the rest of his movement to run, and even if he had an opportunity attack, Cashmere has mobile, so he can just... Oh, and he has Step of the Wind, so he can just, like, dash again. He will run... I completely forgot about that. Yeah, he can just run all the way back to the start. Bye!
Snarls at you.
Alright, that is my turn. I don't have a whole ton I can do, but there you
Okay, guys, I have a few options. Sorry, this might take a quick minute, Tal. I initially
Okay.
was considering doing like a cloud of daggers, like right here at the part we'll be running through, but unfortunately, most of them have passed it already, so I won't be able to force them to run through that now. I can set up a wall of stone to either block them entirely from getting to us, or just like isolating them down to only one path. I can also make one of them potentially a target for, or rather make one of them just turn aggro onto the others, presuming it fails its necessary save. I guess I'm thinking, do you guys want me to make a wall to like to halt their advance, or do you want to fight?
I don't know if making a single one of them aggro will be that useful in a crowd that large.
It could potentially slow the
in my
others down.
opinion, slow a few of them down, yeah. But I think the most useful one might actually be Wall of Stone, if only because they might try to just break through it, but if they see another path that they can just walk through, they'll probably not bother trying to destroy it, and then we'll have a single choke point to worry about, which would be very useful, in my opinion.
So you guys want to do the rest of you guys think that sounds good?
Wall of
Yeah.
Stone is why I kept on the same land type I was on. So, yeah, I think it is a very sound strategy in this situation.
Okay. Then, Okay, are we gonna have them choking from the left or the right?
This one is narrower,
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
true.
generally speaking.
All right, Tal. 3 seconds full. Haha, shit. Okay, we'll do. I'll
You know
even
what you're gonna do. That's what counts.
I'll even double up on it, since like I think I can do like 6 10-foot like wide walls, and I can just have like 3 of them here and then 3 of them on top. I think.
I see
Okay.
what you mean. You're making like 3 barriers and they're like, nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, they basically
Like
have
an
to
S
like.
shape, kinda.
Yeah, they'd have to like kind of climb 20 feet to get up there if that's what they wanted to do.
It's only,
won't be able
the
to.
passageway is only 10 feet tall.
He said
Yeah,
it's
this is a complete
he
block.
said as it's wide, so
Yeah,
I
so it'd
see.
be 15 by 15.
yeah. Regardless, they're going to have to deal with that, and Turner is going to have to make sure that that he's able to maintain concentration. In addition, I also can do one more cool thing. Do you guys think it would still be cool to have like one of them who was just kind of a guitar, just to slow them down to fuck with them? I just think this would be very funny.
Yeah. Like, especially if it's one of like the big guys in the front.
Okay, Tal, I'll have Turner come down here, fly over here to kind of take a. Oh damn! It probably won't work. 'Cause I think they might not be within the range to actually see that, unfortunately. So instead, I'll just have Turner kind of go over here. He will use his charm. Actually, no, I don't think I want to use a charm right now. I think I've done enough
30
for
seconds.
that. So, bonus action, innate sorcery. He'll back up here. Actually, he'll be right here just so he can be in view for reactions past turn.
Okay, and so on ground level to go here, how many panels does a fire node have to go through? It's 1 layer thick, right?
Yeah. So it's 15 feet wide. So I think it's just 1 layer because otherwise they'd be able to just kind of climb or fly over it. So I had to kind of like do another one on top to completely seal it off.
You can make 10 though, so couldn't you do like
Oh, I can do 10. I thought it was only 6
4
for some reason.
panels? Then,
Oh, sorry. I was trying to very speedily read it, so I might have misread
Okay.
it. Let me go back to
Okay.
that spell.
That's okay. We could
Um,
figure it out between sessions because we're about to be done anyway.
Oh,
who's-
10 foot by X. 10 foot by
Tina?
10. Okay, then yeah, I'll definitely expand it.
Okay.
Someone else will have to control Hope because Namo is out at the moment.
I'm gonna take over for Hope for a second. Go over to here.
Okay.
Still, if it'll let me position her, there we no. Okay, we are going to Hunter's Mark this guy, I suppose.
Okay.
And we can actually use this mastery property for a change. She is going to attack with her short bow. Check and make sure it is within the weapon's normal range. Easily. That is a nat 20.
Oh! Hope is so
This is a
motivated
lot
right now.
of 20s this session, and it's not all
Yeah.
from Tal.
Okay, need to add up the damage real quick. That is going to be... It's going to be D8 plus 11... 4d6. That is going to be 31 piercing damage to the guy in front.
Wow, okay.
And
Bam.
then
Bloodied.
the arrow passes through him and attempts to hit the guy behind him.
Okay.
That is going to be, I believe, a 17 to hit.
We'll hit.
No, Garbo, that's 1 piercing damage.
Oof.
And she is going to attack again. That is 15 to hit.
The front one, right? The flame blade?
Yes.
That will playing off some chain shirt underneath his. Yeah. Miss.
Okay. And then... No. Right, I need to actually use this to... Yeah, I'll move out of the way. And that will be her turn.
And hope.
Oh,
Anything?
I guess he still has his turn. Not ready to engage just yet. I'll have him ready an action to make an attack against enemies that come within his range.
Okay. What kind of attack?
Let's see. A hail attack.
Just in time.
Okay.
Hello. What did I miss?
Hello.
Sorry, my
Everything.
computer. I heard a bit of what's going on, then Discord stopped working.
Oh.
Just Tina and
restoring
Hope.
my session. What?
Tina and Hope took their turn, so you're up next.
Yeah, Tim did a cool critical shot, and then Hope is ready to bite or tail. Thanks to Doc. Are you able to take a turn now,
Understood.
Nama, or not?
Yes, I can take a turn. I just loaded up Foundry. Nothing moved, nothing changed. Okay. What did Tina bite?
The bullet.
Hit this guy right here.
She shot him.
Oh wow. Oh, and Hope just okay. What's this green line?
Health bar?
That's HP, I think.
Yeah, Hope's HP.
Oh, okay, understood. Okay. Oh, that's just a smidge too far. Okay. Crim's not in a position where he wants to overdrive quite yet, I don't think, because he only has one left. And we might want to save that for a bigger encounter. So instead... Crim is going to hold an action for once. He will
Wow.
move a little closer so he's at around this choke point. And once Crim feels that once all the warriors, the weaklings, start shuffling in to this way, Crim will unleash his breath weapon on as many of them as he possibly can. His range is I imagine we want a line in this case, but the range at this level is a 45-foot line that he will try to do a breath weapon against as many as possible. He will take hits in the meantime, but he will make sure he's at this choke point
Awesome.
to make it so that they won't. And it'll also guard all the others as well. As a bonus action, Crim will try to... We already analyzed all three of these, didn't we?
To some degree. Although I see lesser flame blade in the list. These are true flame blades for what it's worth.
Okay. True Flame Blade analysis, bonus action.
Okay, Arcana or History.
Equal for me. Let's go with Arcana.
Okay.
21.
You met the advanced DC. These are Fire Newt Flame Blades. You know all about what they do and what they're about. They're not particularly smart. They sure love slaughtering people that aren't fire newts. What else do you want to know?
That advanced condition that lets you see everything of basic.
Okay. So basic tactics for a flame blade. They love to use power word kill on anyone who has 100.
Well,
No.
do it all
They
in Crim, it'd be funny.
love to get into melee, and then they'll kind of circle around, making things all fiery and hard for their prey to escape.
Fire spin, got it.
And will use their flaming weapons to cut things down into bite-sized pieces. Comes with this. Rough estimate of AC medium. Particularly noteworthy feature. It is completely immune to fire. It's particularly noteworthy.
Unsurprising. I don't think HP matters here because we already did damage to one and it's bloodied. So I'm gonna skip that if that's fine with you guys. Understood. Okay. Damage resistance and vulnerabilities for number 2.
None.
And condition and damage immunities, aside from fire, which we already know.
None.
Neat. Alright, that's actually good to know. Alright, Crim does his bonus action. Crim validates. How fast did they move last time? When they were
30.
just walking?
They dash
30?
60.
They dashed 60. Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick.
Yeah.
Doing it.
They're a lot like Tina and Alex, except if they were molten-y instead of watery and a bit more slender and way more bloodthirsty. At least in their
Crim
build.
will move, thanks to Crim's pretty good positioning, he can move a bit closer. As far as I can tell, this is an actual bottleneck choke point, so Crim is now fully blocking this route.
Yeah, I'll think they could probably squeeze past you or climb over you, but
Yeah. It would
Yeah.
be a struggle and not worth it. Pass turn.
right, and I fear we will have to take the Fire Newt Glider's turn next time, as Tina landing her critical shot says, "Yes, Crim, love that bravery. Everyone, take heart. This is our time."
I don't feel inspired.
Wade immediately sues for plagiarism.
Oh man, I had a really stupid turn planned. Oh man.
Just
I don't feel
note
very
it down.
inspired
Note
right
it
now.
down. Speaking of which, I will actually note that for myself.
Don't need concentration. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh. This would be pretty OP if it wasn't concentration.
Alright, no.
If
This is like the ideal spot for crowd control attacks. Now that I notice that they have a little less HP than I was expecting, 2 or 3 good AoEs would deal with them.
Perhaps my turn was like, just dash in with Victoria, get to this point right here, cast Lion's Roar, it's 25-foot AoE, and then just time power back to my start point.
they see that they have like no chance, and so they start retreating. And Turner's like, drops concentration. There's a wall stone in front of them.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, like, you see, you look like free EXP. But this is a milestone campaign. I know what I said.
Hey, if you skip encounters without, like, finesse about it, maybe you'd level up later.
Yeah.
It's gotta be worth a
Alright.
lot of XP, right? Tao, huh?
I don't know, those warriors kind of look like free XP.
How the hell would we have stealthed through this? It's a narrow passageway and they're their own light source.
I guess we
We're
could have
our own
waited
light-
for
I
them
guess
to
we
go
could have
by.
technically all hidden in this alcove, like Scooby-Doo style, and just wait for them to pass. But I don't think so.
This is like the fucking hallway fight episode, like 4 Star Wars at the start. Just waiting.
And then one of us sneezes, and then they all trickle in.
Yeah,
top
exactly
here.
right.
Oh
Kind
god.
of wishing instead of the tidal wave I'd gone for the orbital laser.
Always next time.
What now?
Lightning
You
bolt
have
or
that?
what?
Moonbeam.
Oh yeah, because then they have to just fucking walk
Oh.
through.
But
Orbital
kind of like
laser,
what I was
yeah.
thinking of doing for Cloud of Daggers before they had their turn.
Well,
Yeah,
Moonbeam
and
works
technically
better at
if
it
you
because
want-
rather than teleporting the effect, you just sweep it over them.
Yeah.
And
For,
there was much rejoicing.
for
Or
what
maybe like
it's,
we.
for what it's worth, Will, you could potentially do the Cloud of Daggers next turn. Like you hold it until Crim leaves position, because this is a pretty good choke point. Depending on what they do, you either slow them down badly or I don't know. You got options.
I have
We
a
could-
potential way. I have options. I'll just say that much. But damn. Next session is very likely going to be a day late because we have Thanksgiving time, so we're hopefully gonna get a Friday session at the same time. But yeah. Until then, see y'all next time.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye.